So,
Do we think we have that? If not, then we'll need to do it at camp at night. I'd say.
well, I don't know, man. I mean, she could sneak up on us anywhere. Maybe I find out what this crystal does, and then we move on. I feel like if she was gonna come back in here, she might have come back by now.
True. At least she won't be able to leverage that beastie against us anymore.
Yeah. Check it over here, Lise.
I can hold it. You can just look at it. It's fine.
That's not how the magic woo-woo works. Woo! Just let me hold it, and I need to just detect on it. You don't have to be so kleptomaniacal about everything, you know.
I don't think you have to hold it.
If you don't want me to look at it, then I don't have to look at it.
Fine.
You'll never know what it is.
She just shoves it at him.
Arash chuckles slightly. He's gonna back against the wall in the corner, drop to his lotus position,
Sure.
start doing his druidic mumbling.
Sure.
Detect magic ritual.
Okay. So as he's taking 10 minutes to do that, it's only what the rest of you guys wish to be doing.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for any opposing forces.
Sure.
I want to head up this way. Is this like a wall, or is there something?
Yeah, it's literally a wall. Behind that's where we came from.
I figured.
We were told that while you were checking on your food.
Well, maybe I'm just gonna go around poking random walls for illusions.
Sure, you throw a brick at every wall.
No, I'm poking it with shit.
With bricks?
No, some wooden table piece and it's broken.
Right.
What are you poking?
Random walls to see if they're illusions while he's spending 10 minutes sitting on the floor.
Okay. You go around poking each wall. Doesn't seem to be giving.
Yeah.
Mike, the detect magic spell kicks in. The stony hands seem to glimmer with this through the spell. This kind of ready glint, which makes you feel the sort of evocation style magic, but not so much in the sense of what you'd get from like a firebolt or anything like that. More that you would get from, say, healing word. But it's also got like a slight feel to divination magic, abjuration magic for like restoration type spells. I can't tell you too much more, but it just feels useful.
I'll try and arcana it now.
You can arcana it, yeah. I'd say I have advantage as well, but don't matter. You get the feeling that this crafted in the way it's crafted, it's not complete. This was what she was in the process of making when you guys got the jump on her. And also roll a nature check based on hags again. Okay. It seems that the its purpose seems similar to like a conjuration type magic, but this not a side effect, but it also has like a secondary effect of similar to like restoration type spells that you would know or would know of in the world.
So what does it do?
You don't know. It's you don't know enough to know exactly what it does, but when given to the right person, like an identify spell, would give you exactly what it does. I mean, you spend a bit more time with it, and see if anything triggers. But
Melly, where are you, darling?
I'm over here.
Come have a look at this crystal. Some kind of restoration magic, evocation magic. Any idea what it might be? You're from the Feywild.
Flies over. Oh, the hag's heart's done.
Oh, what's a heartstone do?
Well, that's how she gets away from you all. It looks like she was crafting a second one. It's for disappearing the way she did. She can transfer into different planes like that.
How do we make her come back?
We can't. It's not connected like that. But I believe these can be used for curing great disease, and it's known as a hag's heart in some places.
Oh, sweet. Well, do you think this would be valuable to this hag?
Maybe. I know we'll be happy that you have it.
Right. So, guessing this would help cure the diseases at the camp. But it doesn't solve the hag.
Another table destroying.
Right. Okay. Do you think she'll be back, Melly?
I don't know, you guys hurt her pretty bad. She's probably licking her wounds right now. I mean, she'll probably be back eventually, but
So we want to find her while she's low.
she's probably gone to her sister's.
Ooh, where's that?
I don't know, but there wasn't always just one hag. Sometimes there was two or three evil. The other ones, they're sickly. They're horrid.
Where are you seeing them?
They sometimes visit here and then they go, but they always just complained at her. She's always busy working and never working for the sisterhood. Maybe she's gone to them now. I don't know. That's all I can guess for now, but maybe if we rest and get out of this place and get some fresh air in my lungs, then we talk about it somewhere safer.
Yes, good shout.
And don't forget, you made a promise.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to release that little shit soon, ain't I?
You make a promise to a fey creature. You gotta keep it.
Right. Yeah, I promised to release him, but I didn't promise to release him today.
That is true.
Technically, I promised to release him after we'd killed the hag, so...
That's true.
Killed the hag we have not, so...
No. The Fae are tricky. You think you're clever enough to windle in with a few words, then you're a braver man than I am. I'm not a man, but it's the same.
Right. I'm thinking... We go to the watchtower and we group. Come back tomorrow, see if she's back, maybe.
Sure, we can do that. Best to free that little bugger though, before we leave.
Well, I'm thinking we come back tomorrow, and I'll release him when I've got my, when we're at full capacity, in case he tries any crafty little shit.
If he tries some crafty shit, he'll be filled with arrows. You need not worry.
Yeah. What
He
do you
might be
guys?
fast, but he's not a hare.
What do you guys think? Lise? Yeah.
Let her out.
I don't
Let
really
him out,
care
let him
about him. Can let him out.
If it helps Emeralds, I can tell you what he's thinking when you let him out. See if he's planning any tricks.
That would give us advantage. The right to attack us.
You'd have to open the cage first, and he's a slippery bugger, but if you catch hold of him, and I can see if he has any bad feelings against y'all, and at least we know.
Okay, let's go and see our little friend the Quickling.
Changeling.
He's a quickling, not changeling.
Oh, please.
Do you think we should lick our wounds for an hour first, or just go on ahead and see him?
I mean, if you need to lick your wounds, then lick your wounds. I'm ready to go.
Well, I can't shift again, unless I rest.
Yeah.
But
Unless we meet the hag in here, I don't think we've got that much to worry about. Plus, we could, rest that corpse that's roaming in that place. Might be a good idea.
I just need a rest, that's all I'm interested in.
We can rest when we're outside. I don't feel safe resting here.
Fair enough.
okay, let's go and see the Quickling.
Okay. You guys can start making your way back to where he was. As long as you don't deviate off the path, it's pretty safe to get yourselves there straight away.
Oh, I'm stuck in a wall.
It's only been like 20 minutes since you were there last, so
Lou, can you get me out of the wall? I'm stuck.
that's funny. Oh
Ah.
shit. Everything.
Galileo, what happened to you?
You'll need to move me again.
Oh god, now he's tiny. Oh, I'm gone.
Poor children being left alone.
Welcome back. You gotta keep your word. Stupid bird. I mean,
Hey.
isn't the bird handsome?
Yeah, he's a handsome bird. Listen, little guy.
Yep.
That-
Yep.
The hag out there. We tried to kill her, but she went on and jumped planes on us.
Huh, she's gonna hunt you.
She thinks she's gonna come back for us.
Not if I'm helping you.
How would you help us?
I can be on your team.
You could get her to come back.
No, but if she attacked you, I could help. It's an arrow, I am. Give me a dagger. I'll watch you when you sleep at night. If she sneaks up on you, tries to eat your dreams, stab her in the back.
What do you mean eat dreams?
Oh, that's what she does. She
I would
affects
love-
people's dreams.
I would
Steals
love
their
to
life
see
from
her.
them.
I would love to see her trying to eat Amras's dreams. She'd die instantly of poisoning, brain poisoning.
Kind of how tilt you as if to say, roll a deception.
Deception.
Who says he's lying?
I'm saying what I think to be the truth. But they need to agree with that.
Well, she'll probably be clever enough to know that and eat your dreams then. That's what
That's
she
okay.
does. What do you think she did to her old Bones over there? Came in when he slept at night, pulled a strand of hair from him, sat there humming an iron for a while, and his life just seemed to drain every time she did it. If you
No,
let me go, I'll look out for you guys.
How would you look out for us?
You did promise. I'm another blade in the dark, and one more person to keep watch. Just like Melly there. She helps you, I help you. She's all the way down here. I'll go and get her.
Like Melly, all the way over there, somewhere.
Kids are following Ryan out because he killed the hook horror.
Can you bring her back to this plane?
I don't have that kind of magic. Nope.
Well, that's unfortunate, because then we could fail our promise to you.
Yeah, I mean, I did promise to let you out once we'd killed the hag, and I mean, by the looks of it, that could be a long time from now.
But if you never kill the hag, then you never fulfill your promise either. So you break it in proxy.
I don't break it because she's not dead. Until we kill her, I don't have to let you out.
What, why would you? Why would you not want to let me out? Even if you just let me on my merry way, I'm no harm to you.
I know quicklings ain't known for their good nature.
What if I make you a promise?
Shoot.
You let me go, and I'll be no trouble to you. Amaras, I won't be no trouble to you at all. Let me go now.
And what about my companions?
Yeah, all of you, even Melly, let me go right now. In the next minute, there'll be no trouble.
Where are you gonna
Say all of
go?
our names.
Away from here,
Back to the Feywild.
maybe. That's my promise.
More than a minute, though. It'll
It's
take
going to
us
take a
time.
while to open this cage.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you wouldn't want your promise to time out before the cage is open.
Just okay. I'll rename my promise. And he steps back to the cage and kind of stands and like scuffles on the ground with his hands behind his back. What if you let me out right now? You start trying to let me out right now. I'll leave, and you'll never have trouble off me again. That's the promise.
How about if we let you out, you try and draw the hag back here for us?
I can't. That's not a promise I can keep. I have no power over her. None at all.
You're a man of cunning and guile. I'm sure you could trick a hag.
Got more chance with Pixie there to use magic. I have no magic. I'm just me. Just please. I know I was.
Amara stopped stalling. He's made a promise to
I
leave
promise. If you let me
and
go,
return to the Feywild and not hinder us anymore.
Screw it. Let him out. You owe me for this, though, you little shit bean.
it's a shit bean.
You don't want to know.
Can I insight him? I think his fingers or something behind his back.
Roll a insight check.
Where's insight there?
Come on, natural 20.
15.
He looks shifty.
I don't trust him.
Hands
He's
are behind his back.
specifically wording the promises,
Well,
and his hands are behind his back.
well,
Shimmy
if he-
hands.
Brings his hands round.
He was crossing them.
Well, you're not doing yourself any favors, are you? Looks like I'll have to let you out when I kill that hag.
Just sits on the floor.
At least our intent to kill the hag is still standing.
You're more evil than she is. And
Yeah.
just starts like
'Cause we
kicking the
put-
ground. Starts kicking the ground and. See you around then.
Sure thing. I'll be back
Later.
when we kill that hag.
Is there any way for us to put that poor old skeleton out of its misery?
You
Mm,
asked that last time, but you couldn't get through it. It was
you get
magic.
through the magic on the gate.
Good point. Oh well.
Melly, at this point, flies up to the gate. You hear them bartering a conversation between if she can convince them to let him out, and he swears upon his sacred tree with his hands out in the open, no secrets. She'll convince him to let him out.
Okay, I kind of nonchalantly listening.
Okay. And go through a conversation. He walks away from her, sits on the floor. Melly turns. I asked him to swear on a sacred tree in the Feywild. And if he breaks a promise, well, he wouldn't break a promise anyway, but that we would do him no harm and he would do us no harm for the next 100 years if we let him go today. It's getting late. Good call, but that's the way it works.
Fuck it. Yarg, just let him out.
Hey,
Just let him out. They've done a fairy promise. I can't in good conscience leave him in here to starve to death.
oh, what do I get out of it?
Makes a point.
I didn't make no promise.
Well, you get a deep sense of satisfaction.
That ain't gonna cut it.
And my good graces.
I'll be your friend.
You get to ride the direwolf next time.
Me and you will be a great team, Mr. Bird. And the little quicklings just shouting stuff at you now.
Ignore the dice roll. I'm just testing.
Sure. Ain't no reason I can't help you guys.
If you're gonna be my friend, can you steal?
Oh, I can steal.
And you're not gonna steal from us.
Nope. Promise.
Fine.
Poor
Yes.
Galio.
I want some money. Right. Yeah, I'll make an attempt.
Sure.
Watch my feathers go fluffier to the static.
And as you hear this, stand still and watches. I'm free to go. Sure.
Hand on coin purse, holding it tightly closed.
You made a promise. You
I know,
won't
but
regret it. Do you open the gate?
I look around to the others and just. Huh?
Okay, let him go.
Gate's open.
Open the gate. He just flashes. You just feel a brush of wind go past you guys as he just disappears. Find himself an exit. Promise fulfilled.
Mhm.
You gotta be careful with fey creatures.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna skeleton out his misery, or just gonna leave him be?
Well, I know I'm not getting anything out of that one.
He could have gold on him.
Does he look like he has anything on him?
Make an investigation check. No. Doesn't look like there's anything of value on him. He's just got a tight shirt. The legs are completely missing, so it looks like the legs have potentially been crushed down and used for other uses. And anything that would have been useful has been taken from him.
Mm-hmm. Then again, if you do open the cage, we can put him out of his misery, which would be a good deed. And someone somewhere.
Oh my god, I'll
Look
open it. Just shut up, alright?
I'm asking a Sunwell
I
back.
don't give a shit.
I'm gonna grab the crowbar from my backpack and ready it
Sure.
instead of my bow.
Natural 20, it opens, and I walk
So
away.
quick. Yeah. The gate just, and he just kind of just starts crawling out. Rhino, who we can now see.
Produce
Skellington.
You know, right?
blood.
Yeah, they hit.
Blood.
Roll damage.
But it's XP.
Sets on fire and carries on crawling towards Rhino.
And I'll make a swing with the crowbar.
Go ahead, roll a
D20 plus strength mod. No proficiency because improvised weapon.
Because it's a crowbar. Are you
Just a
proficient with
1d4.
swinging with a crowbar?
No, which is why only strength mod.
hits.
Yay! I have no clue what a crowbar in damage.
Just 1d4.
Plus strength.
No, just on its own because you're not
Alright.
proficient with a weapon.
One.
crush its hand, and it carries on towards
Oh dear
you.
God! I'm gonna try to shoot it. Come on, guys.
I'm just
Okay,
continue
so
walking
you've
away.
got to shoot. You've got to shoot through 2 tiefling children and a half elf, so you'd have half cover. So
Why would it have? Okay, I'm gonna get closer to
Plus,
shoot
it's
it.
smaller than.
you're shooting through alloys. It gives it half cover.
What do you mean?
It's smaller than.
It's on
me.
the floor, and you got to
It's
shoot past
prone.
it.
It's half a skeleton, and you're shooting through 4 potential allies.
Okay, I'm not moving
I
my
would say the
token
kids
because
would
I
have run off
can't.
seeing the
Can you
creature
move
come
my
out like
token
that.
closer to it,
Mhm.
Blue?
There you go.
Oh, I can't make
You're
it.
on top of it.
I have no idea.
Can you move me
She didn't.
closer?
She gave me attitude, and she was being sassy.
I know.
Because I'm trying to tell you I can't move my goddamn token.
They have disadvantage.
Fine, I'll stab it then.
Was that
Go
using
ahead.
your GM disadvantage?
No,
You
I've
got-
still got 2 of them. I forget that. Disadvantage.
I
Only
get
joking.
disadvantage. Fuck off.
That hits. What's your proficiency? Is it dead?
I mean,
Yeah, it's Dex.
considering it's
So
melee,
6. Yeah, it's dead.
would have been
Thank you.
advantage
Meg-
to just prone target.
Lisa Solar walks up, just back of the neck, and it just kind of pops the skull off the back of the neck. It just rolls, and it's lifeless or unlifeless.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you wanted to put it out of its misery.
Melly flies up, grabs the skull, and flies off, like further down the top.
Its sun has finally set.
Where are you
Resting
going,
now.
Melly?
This way.
Alright. I'm gonna follow. Hope the kids follow me.
Can
Yeah.
move my token
Yeah.
because of your laggy
And
map.
after putting away my my crowbar. So. Oh, she just vaporized through the wall. Nice.
She's got DM powers.
I know.
Where'd she go?
Did you go back?
She's just gone towards the entrance.
She's literally gone there. Come, children.
I'm just I can't carry all of them, but at least we can put this bit to rest.
Mm-hmm. Seems great. Seems good.
Oh, sorry, Amaras. Didn't mean to do that.
I should have a cursory look in here on my way out.
Okay, and as you do that, stay where you are.
Oh, fuck.
Can
Oh,
you move
fuck,
my
indeed.
token?
Yeah, give me a second.
And the children.
Amaras.
Same
You've
thing.
got a hag in front of you. Patient.
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
Go for me, please, Amaras, while I move.
Oh, what, sorry?
Make a dex save for me, please.
18.
Okay. So, as you... Let me just move these so I can concentrate. And open this up. As you step through that doorway, you feel a force pushing against you as if it's about to launch you across the room. Do you resist, or do you wish to let the force take you?
Well, I passed the save, so I don't know what that means.
This is a question. So you have a choice. I'll explain it to you later on.
Yeah, your save gave you the choice rather than
Yeah,
no.
So you feel a force. You can either continue to resist, or you can allow the force to push you away. It's like it feels like it's going to launch you.
Which way?
It could be in any direction. It's kind of like engulfing you at this point.
Let's go with the flow,
Oh,
baby.
God.
What are you doing? Resisting?
Nah, not resistant. Go with the flow, man.
Okay, you get launched 5 feet against this wall here, and you guys just see Amaras just go and just get launched against this wall.
Nice.
Do I take
I'll give you one. I'll give you. You don't take any damage. I'll give you all one opportunity to react. What do you instantly want to do?
Can we move?
You can move. Like an action, or as like a.
As Amaras
reaction.
gets caught up in the force and he rides with it, it's like, yeehaw!
Against the wall. Fuck.
That alone gives me sufficient. Amaras is not in danger. I will walk up to see what the hell is happening.
Yeehaw, magic
Yeah,
currents,
and I want to
baby.
move within doorway sight so I can see.
Yeah. I'm moving to right there. So
Okay.
Move.
I'll move myself.
Yeah.
And what do
Thunder.
you wish to do?
What I want to do is I want to ask Amaras. So what was that?
Weird force, man. Push me up against the wall, yo.
Amaras screams. At least Solo, in this instant, is there anything you wish to do?
I don't know what
I'm
I
trying to-
can do, so
Okay, so you stay in there?
yeah.
Okay. Just because you don't have spells, you can still do shit.
I can't do shit.
You have a fucking gun? It's pretty much an Eldritch Blast.
What, I'm gonna shoot him?
Shoot
So-
the invisible force.
Rhino, Amaras. Rhino. No, sorry, Amaras. Make a perception check with advantage. I'll say Rhino's helping you look at what's going on.
Perception with
Advantage.
advantage. Go. 25.
25. As you all, except for Lisa Solar, look closely, and now you see like a shimmer of disturbed light and dust as across, and he's kind of like trying to stabilize himself. And you see a very
Oh
large
god.
gelatinous
Oh
cube.
fucking lord.
Old school. The Amaras is now pressed up against the wall by. I need you all to roll initiative, guys.
It's partially
Clearly-
old school.
Let me clear the turn order. And click on your tokens and roll for initiative, please.
I'll take that 10.
Can we get music?
We
Yeah,
have music.
give me a second.
We have music.
No, we don't.
No,
Not
sure, it's
just
battle
there.
music.
We do. We've got the.
Now,
Now
it's
we've got that
playing.
music.
Is your music volume slider all the way to the left?
No, like it'll
Uh,
say no music playing whenever.
Meg, can you roll initiative for me, please?
Yes, give me a second. I have really bad internet right now, like I've been saying all game.
Don't you give him sass.
Look at all the sass.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when neutrality is gone. You no longer have good internet.
2. That's what you get.
Get Meg sassing people out.
I know, fucking all night. Yog, what do you wish to do?
Oh fucking lord. I see a big cube. Oh shit.
It's large. It's quite difficult to see exactly what it is, but you just see that there's an actual force that seems to be slowly moving, pushing Amaras against the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna do my usual thing. I'm gonna see if I can just start and make a lunge stab at it
Sure,
with a booming blade one.
go ahead.
Get advantage because Amaras is there.
I just need to adjust this so it's in the right. Sorry, it is there. So, you wouldn't necessarily have advantage. Yeah, you would.
That's fine. There we go.
20.
Oh yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Nice. Let me just check on here. So 10 damage. Nice.
And if it moves, it takes an extra d8. And I'm going to jump out of the doorway so Reinhardt can actually see through it.
Yeah, remind me about that extra D8.
I
before
will.
we-
I will. I've got it clicked. I've got it ready.
Nice. Brings us to Amaras. Pressed up against a wall, literally between a wall and a soft place. What do you wish to do?
Can I disengage and get out the door or not?
No, because you would have to go. I mean, you can try it, but you'd have to go through it to try.
So I can't disengage and like wheel them out that way.
No. It's engulfing this room. I just didn't want to make the whole token like the whole room size. Pretty much, it's sealing both
Well,
exits and entrances.
If I can't get past it, then I'm just gonna try and slash it with my scimitar.
Go ahead. Hold on a sec. I'm just trying to put it back where it was.
Go,
There.
go, gadget scimitar.
Hits,
Nice.
roll damage. It's not hard to hit, by the way.
5.
-5. Nice. Anything else on that turn?
Just shield prepped and try not to die.
Yeah, sweet. Fuck's that? I keep moving this thing. Sweet. Brings us to the gelatinous cube. Rhino, are you behind the wall there?
I am behind the wall, yeah. I'm
So-
able to see my brother, but that's
But
not
not
it.
the cube. So it's going to be Amaras. He's going to go ahead and attack at Amaras. This is a. 1 second. I just got to make sure I don't fuck you over. What I'm gonna
Good thing. Not
Okay.
always there.
Amaras, this cube moves into your space. I need to make a dex saving throw with disadvantage because you're backed into a corner with nowhere to go.
And 5 damage.
And 5 damage.
Dex save with disadvantage, you say?
Hmm.
Pray to my leaky! You failed me! 6.
You guys see Amaras just get sucked into the center of this large gelatinous cube. Mike, you the push suffers. I'm gonna push this up here so you guys can read it. Creature on a failed save, the cube enters the creature's space, and the creature takes 3d6 acid damage and is engulfed. Engulfed creature can't breathe, is restrained, and takes 66 acid damage at the start of each of the cube's
Oh,
turns.
fucking hell.
When the cube moves, the engulfed creature moves with it. An engulfed creature can try and escape by taking an action to a DC of 12 strength check. So on your next turn, Mike, you can roll a strength check to try and escape, but now you take 3d6 damage.
Sweet.
7 damage to you, Amaris.
Okay.
You almost went in this room straight away at the start of the game.
Fucking
as well.
hell.
Brings us to Rhino.
Alright, so Amras is in danger. I'm gonna line myself up a shot. Standing about there. That should be in line with the doorway. And I'm gonna see if I can hit it with a sharpshooter shot.
Go ahead.
Normal roll. Advantages.
Hits. Roll damage.
That should not be a crit.
I know.
And 9 hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Easy.
It's a large. All you're literally doing is put an arrow into this room.
17 points of damage. Ignore the 18.
Doesn't do any damage. Doesn't carry on to Amaras. No, just double checking.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
So it's just 17 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
17 piercing. I haven't reset the testing
It
score.
goes in and just kind of seems to like bobble next to Amaras's face, just like.
Alright.
To Lisa Solar.
I
At
went
least you
into
can
the
do
room.
damage.
Can you move my
Yep.
token?
Also, is Millie helping us?
She is on her turn, which is gonna be next. Is gonna move the children out of the room because she's running out of spells.
Fair enough.
Okay.
She got nothing to help you in this fight, so.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
Ray of Frost if it'll actually trigger.
You have spell slot?
It's cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a question, Meg. Enough with the sash.
You always
It's like-
question me.
It's like an Eldritch Blast.
I question everyone, man.
You don't. Why isn't it triggering?
Is it asking for advantage or something?
I can roll it for you. What
Oh,
was
there
you?
it is.
What was
Yeah, it says good for
you
advantage.
come on. Hits. Roll down.
A 3.
Shut
Uh,
up.
6. Nice. So Lisa Solar steps around the corner, and this like blast of freezing cold energy hits this thing. Oh, let me check its resistances. 1 second. Okay, it's fine. Not an issue. It was something else. Brings us any bonus actions? More movement? Want to get close?
I'll
away?
inspire Rain out.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Don't inspire the guy dying in the cube.
You can't hear me.
I actually think I'm probably gonna die here, aren't I?
Yep.
I did.
At least unconscious.
You can strength check next turn to see if you can get out there.
Oh, I am bothered. Blood for the blood god.
Can you
And since
turn
you
into
are before the cube,
strength check?
Yarg, comes to your turn.
To save me moving and having trouble, I'm going to do the same thing I did last turn with a booming blade and stab through it.
Sure.
Do I get advantage if he's inside it or not? Because he's not
No, you
technically
won't
threatening.
because he's completely like in the shit right now.
Okay, and just as a fair thing, the way my parrot would distract him to give me advantage would be to distract it. It's a cube. I can't.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
That's fine. I'll just do a normal roll.
Stibby.
It hits. Roll damage.
Wata.
good there.
That's my max damage.
Even. That's good damage.
And I'll remember boom blade if it moves.
It's hurting. Amaras,
Strength check to get out.
do it.
40% chance to succeed.
Fail.
It's a fail. I think it's a 12.
No, it's now I get
Yeah.
66 off the cube.
Yeah.
It's probably kill me. Kill me. 66, Lou. Do it.
Fucking do it!
Do it.
I've dropped a
Yeah,
druid.
dead. Dead.
Dead.
Yeah, because it overspilled by my full HP, so I'm dead.
What, you got less than 19 HP?
Yeah, I got 40. Oh, hang on, what is my total? My total's 18, so it just kills me. It literally 7 knocks me to 0, and then 18 kills me.
But I thought it only kills you if you're on full health, and then you take.
Mike.
No. If you take
Mike,
hit
Mike,
points,
Mike,
take hit
you've
points.
got it. Mike, you've got advantage from chat.
No, that I used that.
They didn't. You said you was
Yeah,
gonna,
you did.
but you never used it.
No, I did use it. I used it to grapple the hag.
Yep,
It
and he
didn't
failed.
work.
Mike,
I'm
as
dead.
the DM, I'm giving you advantage.
I'm rolling.
We've all, me and Rhino have had a second chance.
Okay.
Right.
I'll strength again, but if I fail, I'm dead.
And you've got a 1d6 to add to it, by the way.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
Out.
Good lad.
Pop out. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Pops out. Brings us to the gelatinous cube. Who
Let's go
moves?
just move forward. Get you back in.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I run out over here on my turn.
and takes Galio and Yarg, who take 3d6 damage.
Okay, Galio's just gone.
Poof.
He just poofs out of existence.
all of this was just to kill Galio. No.
12. Oh my god, I'm on one hand.
Don't they get a dex
Fucking
save to get out of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, roll dex. My bad. Roll dex.
Dex save.
It's you should be fine. It's 12 to pass, so take your health back.
I'm gonna get it too. Yeah. Crit free!
I'm gonna give you DM's disadvantage. There. Just it's nice to Mike. I've got to balance the world out a little bit. So roll
I
again.
don't
Neil
know.
Galio.
You.
Galileo critted.
Yeah, alright. Boom!
Yeah,
Even better.
safe. That's fair though. That's nice to Mike. I've balanced the world again.
does-
Rhino, you're up.
Does it push
No,
me?
you're-
Mike's
you're-
favourite.
5
I'll
feet.
know that.
You're against this wall.
Oh, now I'm off the map.
You're there, against the wall.
And I'll move Galio with me.
Right, so everything seemed to work. I have at least a D6 bonus. I need it, but that's not gonna work. I need to roll a 6. Chances are too low.
Go on.
Roll your d6. See what happens.
Do it.
You may as well, because you'll run out.
5.
All right,
It kind of just takes a chunk off the corner, but not enough to damage it.
then I'm gonna run upstairs and in the corner.
Sure. Brings us to Lisa Sola.
Okay. Am I close enough to stab it?
Sorry, on Melly's turn as well. They fucked off up here.
Am I close enough to stab it?
Nope. You're like almost 10 feet away. You'd have to come to like there. Right then. Okay. Yeah, you can stab it then.
Okay.
It's because the grid
It looks different on my screen, but yeah, you can stab it, but
it
you
looks
finish
like you're
reached it.
far away, but it's because the grid alignment is wrong.
Let's
Yeah.
put this here.
It's not fit to the room.
There you go.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Do it. Finish it.
2 hits.
Do it, mate.
Double 7.
17. Nice.
Sweet. And it moved again.
It's just, it's hurting. It's not.
And
Not going
I get
anywhere,
one
so.
more. Consequences.
Yes, Meg. Yes, Meg.
Yeah,
To the cutlass.
Bonus.
What's the consequence?
Hits, roll damage.
Do you kill it?
2.
-2.
Jelly cube.
Nice. It's still up.
I'm gonna
It's-
try to
it's
move
rough.
away.
You get an attack of opportunity against you.
Just gonna
So
jelly at me.
Jelly.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
You take 14 acid damage as it
Ow.
just launches out at you.
She's down.
And yeah, that's its turn. I know that's Lisa Solar's turn. Brings us to Yarg.
Yar. Going to. Again, booming blade if need be, but I'm not sure if I will.
Hits
I mean, it's profitable.
6 piercing damage. It's rough.
Okay, I will bonus action attack it. I'm not going to move away.
Roll attack.
Oh, that's nearly a natural
Oh,
one.
man, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah.
16.
1 damage!
Oh no. It's still up.
Wait, did it move?
Welcome to the
Did
1
you do the 1d8 when it moved?
It hasn't moved yet. I did it
Hasn't
last
moved,
time.
No.
When it moves on its next turn, it'll get the.
Brings us to Amaras.
He's gonna look at the gelatinous cube. Obviously, he's pretty damaged from this, but more importantly, he's got jelly in his hair. He's like, you got hair, you got jelly in my hair, you bastard! And he's gonna throw a produce flame at the jelly cube.
Go ahead. It was a good job I was nice and forgot about Riki, though, wasn't it?
Now
Hit roll damage.
Riki's got a pixie riding on his back somewhere else.
It's been dragged off.
Roll damage, Mike. Oh my god, Mike, kill it, will you? Hello. Just literally still up like 2 months. Brings us to the gelatinous cube. Unless Mike wishes to do anything on a bonus action.
I don't think I can.
Movement.
I've got any bonus actions. I'm gonna stand menacingly in front of Lisa Solar, so hopefully it comes for him first. Fuck
Okay.
it.
It's to gelatinous cube. He's going to try and engulf both Galileo and Yarg as he has been on the whole way round. Save.
Dude, fun.
Oh, it just shrinks.
Oh, yeah.
-2, and as it goes to engulf, it turns to water as this energy from the booming blade destroys it. Lucky.
Second it drops,
Just
I'm gonna
water everywhere.
I'm gonna turn to Ryan out and be Ryan out. You got the healing potion, bro.
Get out of the way! And I'm going to give her a.
I'm guessing this Yarg like shoves him out of the
Oh,
way
yeah,
and like
yeah.
flops up.
Does.
Great. I'm gonna do my arrow recovery. Reload.
Sure, go ahead, roll.
I rolled 2.
So,
Yeah, 6.
what do you guys wish to do now?
Amaras is gonna get on his knees and pray to my Leaky. Be like, thanks, babe, because
Sure.
I'm live now.
And
Uh,
now I have you and the woman.
She's gonna be waking up.
for,
I just
What?
rolled for an attack. It was 1 off its AC. Its AC is 6.
Oh,
There's a tunnel going down into a large, it goes down about 10 feet into this tunnel filled with water. You can go ahead and make a perception check if you wish. Let's roll.
yeah, I want to see where it was guarded.
From where you are now, Mike, you can't see much. You need to move closer to get a better look down the tunnel. It just looks like it goes into water. From where you are.
I'm gonna spark up a produce flame and go closer.
So you got bright light around you. Roll perception check again.
Perception.
You can't see a lot, but this tunnel with the bright light now, you get much 60 feet of bright light vision, don't you? You can see about 50 feet up this tunnel. It goes on a little longer, but you get the feeling the way the sconces are, like the old sconces on the wall. They're in sort of increments, and there's 4 of these increments, and it looks like there would probably be a set of stairs at the end of it, going up.
So he thinks he spotted us another part of the complex. Okay. But he's still just like a bit not very happy about his hair. Well, there's a secret tunnel up there, but I need to clean my hair.
When are we going to go back to the watchtower?
I think we should rest up for the night, man. I'm pretty fucked after that. Thought I was
Yeah.
gonna die in that cube.
We'll go to the watchtower. It gives us a defensive position.
Yeah,
Sure.
God bless
Agreed.
my leaky.
I'll help
Ali.
Lisa up and we'll go.
God bless my leaky. Which god you get in to bless this goddess?
I actually think she's got a father that's another nature god, so that one.
Is it Sylvanus?
Sylvanus. Yeah,
Sylvanus, yeah.
So
Lucky bless
from the
yourself.
Sunstrider.
maybe.
I mean,
Oh, from Warcraft, maybe.
yeah, exactly.
So, are you guys making your way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I
We're gonna make backseat get out of rest. Bro.
the one that I archived. So give me a moment.
hmm Exactly
Meg.
that one.
Meg Maxon.
Meg
So as you
Maxon.
come out, as you guys step out of the temple, I'm joking. It's just battle music. It's just playing because it does.
You mean the ruin?
Yeah. So travel on. You guys make your way back, not in wolf form, to
Oh, look at the galleon.
where dead. You've got the tower. I can't remember what time of day it is. If I remember, it's late evening now.
Alright. Millie and the children, they're gone.
I'll bring them in a minute.
I mean, if they wanted to bugger off, then they buggered off.
Nah, they gotta stay with us.
Mhm.
Right.
Sure. So what do you guys wish to do now?
Well, obviously they all need to rest up.
Everybody needs to rest.
I don't.
Neither do I.
A rest would. The only thing I gain back from a rest is my action. Everything else is max.
I mean, it's been a long day.
I'm tired, yeah.
Yeah.
Be okay.
If you don't rest, you will get exhaustion after 24 hours. Yeah.
So,
you do need to rest.
We're gonna sleep here and then go and do some more exploring in the morning. Looks like there was a secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Sound
First
good?
you sleep. I got on first watch.
Right. I'd like to take the morning watch, but I think it's better if I take second watch.
Yeah, probably.
Sure.
I'll take the last watch then.
Okay. So you just go and single people on watch.
Plus whatever animals are awake. I'm definitely letting the kids sleep.
Yeah, the kids and Melly will be sleeping. Melly spent weeks in prison. So.
I'm gonna hook the kids up with some rations, Lee.
Nice one.
We could all eat.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us. We won't be a burden. We'll get out of your hair soon. Promise.
No, you stick with us, kids. We don't want you getting yourselves hurt.
If you're sure.
Yeah, man. I like those swag horns you got.
And it kind of covers. They both sort of cover their horns. Sorry.
Don't be ashamed, man. Horns are groovy. I like horns.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. Guess.
This is already passed out.
It's like,
So
I want my spells. just
Snoring in the corner.
Lisa Solar has no idea what time she's on watch and just goes to sleep. Yeah.
I want my spells and inspiration. It just falls asleep.
So
Boom.
who else?
Yo.
What are the rest of you guys doing while she sleeps?
I'm gonna turn into a spider and no, I'm not. I'm gonna just chill out.
Maybe I'll sleep until it's my watch. But I'll probably help just put the kids at rest and
Okay.
maybe do a bit of druid craft, cantripping and mess around.
What's your guys' plan? Sort of rest until first light? It's dark out.
Yeah, rest until first light and then head back in,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Sure. So who's doing first watch?
Me,
Yarg, roll perception, please.
gonna sit blind and deaf and go see my parrot and let it fly around.
So 2 hours of Yarg on watch. You just hear lots of
I didn't.
creaky, horrible trees.
Yes.
Nothing comes near the tower within sort of a 20-foot radius that you notice. You guys got a campfire or anything going in the top of the tower?
We didn't say we did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I'm asking. You got time? If
Probably isn't that like Bad Mojo from Lord of the Rings to do that?
it pretty much is, isn't it?
We're gonna burn the tower down.
We have a top on that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think we've got a building, so we should be good-ish.
Okay. Who wants to roll? Who's doing the next century?
That be me?
So, the first 2 hours of Yarg, hour 4 and 5 go to. Rhino, you just seem attuned to this place. You hear movement around the place, like restless, sort of swampy creatures, maybe crocs or whatever, looking for late night snacks. But nothing comes close to the tower. You sort of 2 hours on. So hour 5 and 6, who's going to do sentry? So you guys would have had a short rest by now, but not a full rest.
I think it's Lisa Solar next.
So Rhino, you got to go and wake up Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
4 more hours.
Hmm.
Your turn to have watch. Good luck. And I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay. Lisa Sully, do you go and watch or do you go back to sleep?
She's gonna go on watch, just kind of grumbling.
Okay. Sweet, roll perception.
Okay.
Okay. First hour in the watch. Getting a bit drowsy, getting a bit. Wake up all of a sudden. No noise. Seem a bit creeped out by the environment. Second hour comes to an end. Nothing bad happens. Watch is over.
I'm not quite sure who's next.
Me.
Amaras.
But
Lisa
since I knew-
Solar, not knowing who is on Sentry next, it's either Yarg or Amaras. You would choose to wake up.
Probably. I know
Yarg is
Yarg was
looking
first.
adorable.
I know Yarg was first, so I'll just kind of shove Amaros.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to touch me in my sleep, you know. You can always do it while I'm awake. And he's gonna get up.
So happy my character is sleeping while he says that.
And she's just gonna flop back to sleep.
Sure. Micro perception for me,
Perception. Can I have Riki's help?
if you wish.
Yeah, little boy, help me.
That sounds so creepy and wrong.
17. All seems good for 2 hours. First light comes, and the party arouse about 6 a.m. in the swamp. It's still, I say first light, it's still very overcast and grey, and the sort of light is just swallowed up by the swamp.
Okay.
Light at the top of the tower, but you can see that it's quite dark down
When the sun comes up, I'm gonna use Druidcraft to do a cockle-doodle-doo to wake everyone up.
Do it. It's going to be brilliant.
Cockle-doodle-doo! Like dead lady in the top.
Kako did a
It's
fuck
wake up
you.
time.
I would naturally wake up before this thing goes off, and when that goes off, I say, great, what a wonderful way of alerting the entire area of our presence. You
Wow.
idiot.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, bro.
The presence of a cockerel.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna wake up
whatever.
and Izzy turn to him and start growling like a fucking wolf.
Sounds just like dog growling at a direwolf.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you guys are up. Melly and the kids are up. The kids look a bit more sprightly. They've got a belly full of food and they've had a night's rest somewhere less fearful. They've got people watching over them. They're a bit nervy still, but they seem a bit more aware of what's going on there. They're out of that thing.
Right.
Oh, Melly gets her spells back as
Another HP. I'm much wanted
well.
HP.
She's got loads of HP.
So, guys, do you think we should head back in there?
I mean, perhaps she's returned. We can always have a look.
There was a passage behind that cubey thing. It seemed underwater, but maybe there's something behind there.
It could be where she's hiding.
Right, and are we taking him with us?
Yeah, we should probably leave Melly to look after the kids. Leave them here.
I can do that. Don't be long though.
Now we won't. Now,
Let's
kids,
all
you'd be good for Auntie Melly over here.
Okay. We will be safe.
You two kids got names?
Yeah. The young lad being the sort of not cocky but more confident of the two. My name's Clement, and this is Gabriella, my little sister.
Clement,
Where are you
huh?
from, kids?
Well, we're from. We don't like to say. And they kind of look at each other, and the young girl kind of nudges the younger boy. Near the mountains in Goldcrest. There's a town there. We grew up there. We don't know where we are now.
Could you give us the map as a handout?
Sure.
Because I keep forgetting to.
I'll just
where
drag
it
you over
is.
to it just quickly, because I'll drag you into the lair after this.
Sure.
They're mentioning from being near the mountains in Goldcrest. Goldcrest, like down here, there's a collection of mountains here, collection of mountains here. There's a town near mountains down there, that way.
So it could be any of them.
It
Be
is
from there, there,
mountains everywhere.
there.
But they genuinely look like they don't know where the fuck they are.
And for our viewers, we're over yonder.
Yeah, you guys are all up in Leobard Swamp.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. So you guys ready to make your way into the lair? Back into the ruins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melly takes watch of the kids.
Clement, you look after your sister.
I always do, sir.
Sweet.
And you guys kind of make your way back to the ruins, unless there's anything you wish to do before I move you up that way.
I mean, I would love to go hunting, but this is a swamp. I'm not familiar with
Yes,
it. Don't want to go
best time.
and hunt something poisonous.
Hunt some hag.
Sure. So I'll bring you over, guys, into the lair where you left off. Let me delete the. You might need to scroll down if you first come on to. I'll delete the kids alley for now. Quickly's been deleted, and I'll pick you up here where you left off. The following morning, you guys enter the place. Amaras, make a perception check for me as soon as you go in. We'll say you walk into this room. Roll perception for me.
18.
The feel of the room is cold and clammy like it was previously, but it feels tense, if we want for a better word.
Feels like there's no longer like a small.
Like there's less
Broccoli.
presence in this area.
Cast detect magic before we went in.
Of course you can.
Does it look like that?
What's the range on it?
30 feet.
Yeah, you can't see any magic in this room apart from what you guys are carrying. The heart gets a little bit of magic, and
Right.
Yarg has a faint amount of a confusing source of magic in his pocket.
Which I didn't hide, like subtly put away. You know, it's
No, it didn't.
What's
it
the
didn't
one
hide.
thing?
Just out of curiosity, what school of magic is it from? Because I get to know that.
Oh, give me a moment, because I'll have to check. Oh fuck! It's varied. You just see this glow of like intertwining colors representing each magic skill. It's a mixture of all.
That's some fancy ass magic you got in your pocket, Yarg. He's just not. He's just going to assume that you came with it.
Sure.
You kind of probably wouldn't. He's gonna be like, so I saw this water tunnel down here. Wondering if we could get through it.
So what is it like? Rushing water?
No, no, it's just still pretty much stagnant water. It's a bit stinky, but not completely stinky.
Are we meant to see it?
You can see it all there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've not took the layer off. My bad.
Yeah, we can't see beyond the stairs.
There we go.
How's that?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
spark up my light again so we can see the end.
So how? Approximately.
Completely.
I'm on fire.
I like big lights.
Light 'em up, up.
I'm right. That's used.
Self.
The question, Lou, does it underwater?
Nope.
Oh.
But
How far is this?
there is a memory with that action. It's about 70 feet, if I remember right, to the end. Yeah, you got about 60 feet submerged.
How far can we swim?
Depends how athletic you are.
So it's definitely swimming deep.
Yeah.
Depth. Okay, I'm gonna cast light on my weapon.
Sure. So.
Oh my god, why is it so big?
I mean, you do have more seafaring folk, I would say, in the party that might benefit.
Yeah. Can you shrink this light for me?
Yeah,
running
it's because I shrunk everything on this
Okay.
lens to make it less glitchy for internet connection.
Here, swim.
Put it here for you now. Yeah.
Cool. I'll stick it on me and then I'll move it all at once. Right, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna just dunk my down in there just to give us some light
Sure.
inside. Do I see
What are you
anything?
looking- And roll perception check.
Pew.
You can see a little bit further than Amaras. You've done and it kind of flex. It's a set of stairs about 75 feet yonder. 65 feet yonder. You probably got a good 60 to 65 feet underwater from the moment you submerge yourself. I mean, a good swimmer can make it there in a good health. Be athletics.
Would it be Constitution for holding breath? Oh, is it?
Yeah, but you've got to. I'm thinking more of the pace to get from here to there. How long it would take you to do that?
How
Who wants to
long?
go drown
It's
today?
just to get my image right. The water. Do we have to go underwater to get there?
Oh yeah, it's completely submerged. You got to go downstairs into complete submerged water, which like the top of the tunnel's here. You've got to go below
Okay,
it, and the
cool.
water's completely above it.
Um,
So you've got to go down, swim all the way across 65 feet, come out the other end, deep breath, see if there's anything there, and then you swim back or carry on.
Before anyone jumps into the water, I say, just hold on a moment. I'm going to have a look and see if she's in her laboratory again. Just in case.
Okay.
Do you want me to send Galio?
Sure.
Be quicker. So
Right.
yeah, I'll send Galio down the hallways to.
Sure.
lab.
So let me take Galio. Galio flies down. It takes a minute for him.
Like-
Oh, it's your light. Fuck. How many things do you have on there?
No.
Galio. So can you see what Galio can see, Yarg?
Yeah, I'll go through his eyes while I'm.
Yeah. On roll 20, can you see what he can see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no one else can, right?
No. I doubt it.
Galio flies down here.
And as soon as he gets near the room, I'm just gonna, just for the hell of it, just go stealth.
Roll stealth, yeah.
14.
14 flies in. You see what you see, not hiding anything from you.
Okay.
And then flies back.
Cool. I'll call him back, and before he gets back, I'll come out and just like, all clear.
Cool.
Okay then.
So, who's the best swimmer?
Oh my god, he's really stretched.
Oh, I've got a dope plan.
Go ahead.
My plan is empty out my water skin, use that as like a bag of air to breathe while I'm going down the tunnel. Like a Spec Ops commando. That works, right?
You could try.
But I
says
think
after,
ancient divers
shaking
did
his
that
head
though.
no.
I mean, these days
Alright.
coral divers do it, so
I'm sure it's a difficult skill to master, but you can try.
have fun drowning.
Who's the best swimmer, though?
Definitely be us two.
Probably.
I'm just checking.
If it's pure athletics check, at a +3.
Would we have
Same.
advantage being pirating and swimming,
I would say,
or just a lower DC? I don't know.
yeah, I would say you'd probably have a little bit of an easier time. I'd say advantage because it's a difficult task. You know, you're not like a free diver.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Right.
I got a +3. What do you got?
Imagine
York?
ground. Sorry, Meg.
I was asking Gaia what he has for Yargs. I got +3 athletics.
For athletics, +3.
Well, everyone's got advantage.
Right. I've got the thing. So, have you emptied out your water, Amaras?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna try
that
it.
would. Are we taking the assumption you're going first?
Well, if neither of you two start swimming, he's just gonna go for it.
Before you start moving in, I'm going to put a hand on. I don't know. What have you got on your hand? Is it just the water skin?
Yeah.
I'm going to put that hand on the water skin and cast light on it, so you've got light as you swim through.
Sweet.
It just does get rid of mine. So
I'm gonna try and use it as a wind bag.
Okay. So, Amaras.
I'm just going to put my light here. So
Amaras takes a deep breath. Roll athletics for me, please, mate.
Let's go.
So, Amaras, in the water. Start. Seems okay. At 20 meters in, so where the light is now, you feel like it's going on forever. Kicking, and you don't seem to be making as much ground as you thought you would. I'm going to need you to make a con save. I'm going to say, using the bottle, make a make a survival check first to see if the con save, see if the bottle gives you any kind of advantage on your con save. You like try and take in a lung full of air. Seems to work. So roll a con save with advantage, just to see if you can hold that oxygen in and kick hard enough to keep going.
Yeah, boy.
Are any of you guys looking in the water at this time?
I'll be watching to
Yeah.
see the light.
So you
Yeah.
guys are kind of like looking in and controlling the light, watching, and you kind of see Amaras struggles, and then you see him stop and kind of floating, and then carries on going. Amaras, roll an athletics check again.
Yeah. Epic Commando. Not Epic Commando.
Very slowly, you make your way another 20 feet, purely because you're rolling low. Make another con save, please, mate.
Right out of air now.
Depends what your con's like.
Can't save. Go. 15.
You're just kicking away. Now I need you to make a athletics check with disadvantage because you're like struggling, lack of air. You've been under here a long time. You're pushing and pushing away. Your body's Getting pushed to its limit.
Should have rolled that natural 20 earlier.
Music on.
That's disadvantage, so it'd be 11, wouldn't it?
So it'd be 11, yeah. So you're pushing away. You finally, like, eyes closed, even though there's light, you just kind of, like, give up. You just kick in, and you just feel your hand touches a step. And just this flicker of, and you come up on the other side. Big gasp of air.
Sweet! My commander, no back drift.
Stand there for a sec, Mike, because no one else would know what's going on, and you haven't got any way to communicate with them. So I don't want to tell you exactly what's going on without these making decisions first. So who's next?
Okay, as the light disappears, I would dispel and recast on whoever's going next.
Okay.
I also have an idea. Whoever's gonna go next should take a rope with them. It'd probably make it a little bit easier if someone gets stuck to be able to pull them back in either direction.
That is kind of a better idea than filling a bag of air.
That's a much better.
So she's going to tie a rope around her waist.
Okay. That's a rope. So you've got about 45 foot from rope because it's 50-foot rope.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 40 foot remaining.
And she's
I
gonna.
have 50-foot rope as well, so I'll tie my end on.
So you get 2 ropes. So you've got like over 100 foot of rope. So one's tied to Yard. It's a solo.
When I make it
here in
across,
the center.
I'm not tied to it, I'm just holding it.
Hold on a sec, guys. Meg was trying to talk first. What would you say, Meg?
I was just say when I get to the other side, I'll tug it 3 times, and then you can secure it over here. And if there's problems, then I'll just be flailing at it. Just
Yeah.
you know what to do.
Yeah, but I was asking if this was a pillar of sorts.
It's just a small pillow. It's nothing. I mean, it goes to the sea.
Would it be strong enough to hold a rope?
Yeah.
There we go. So then we can tie the other end here for when we get back here.
Sure.
And I think you DAC swabbers know a knot of sorts that could easily loose.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean,
Too much
both of
sailors if we couldn't.
You, yeah, both of you have knot expertise.
Oh, I have expertise in knot tying.
Yeah.
Putting that on my resume.
I think I actually do have something.
Not the rope. So who's next?
That'd be Lisa Sola.
Go ahead. Roll athletics to start. So you stand waist deep in the water, almost drained. This lung full of air.
And a light on a glove.
A little bit overconfident. Goes in the water and starts to swim forward. 20 foot in because it's camera. So you get a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
You get about 50. I need to make me a con save, please.
Okay.
This isn't like you losing it. It's just to see how your body's coping with the oxygen because you rolled quite a low athletics check. So you pushed too strong to start with. Okay. Another athletics check, please. This time it's going to have to be disadvantage. Oh no, sorry, 10. That's fine. So, athletics check, please. Sorry.
Oof.
Okay. Another 10 feet moves forward. I need a con save this time. As you've expended energy, you've used more oxygen than you should have. Okay. Starting to panic now. Yarg, make me a perception check, please. Because I'm guessing you're still head under the water, keeping an eye on her for the light.
And I'm holding the rope as well, yeah.
Yeah, she looks pretty
Can
good.
I help him
from what
with
you can
that
see.
check? So I'm
can.
trying to keep an eye out.
Can. So I would say move yourself closer to the water's edge, and you can both be looking and discussing what's.
Yeah, you put me in the wall right now.
Shit, I deleted you.
Advantage, or do you want to do your own?
Nah, you roll again.
There you go.
She looks pretty good still. She seems to be struggling, but not so different to what you see in the camera.
Am I occupied now, or can I see?
You can look under the water to look back at Lisa Solo. Do you mean, or do you mean in the tower?
Look,
No.
I mean, like where I am now.
Yeah.
Am I like doing other stuff, or have I got to like can I see back?
I mean, you can do what you want. I would tell you if there's anything you needed to know about, which you
Well,
don't.
obviously, but I can see things in this room. Like,
Yeah,
are they...
you can see a large chest and 2 bodies on the floor. They're not moving or anything. They just look like they're waiting.
Okay. I'll be looking back to see if anyone's coming then. So
Sure.
perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
That was my plan with the light. Kind of.
You can see the panic on Lisa Solar's face as she's really struggling to get to you. Lisa Solar, could you roll the low con save? Roll an athletics check with disadvantage this time, so you're pushing with all the oxygen left in your body because you expended too soon.
Oh.
11. You make another 10 foot. I'm going to give you a choice now as a character which way you would wish to go. Push on or come back.
Well, how far have I gone?
You're halfway.
Halfway?
Can I try and swim back for it or not? Would that be too min-maxy?
You could try. I don't. It might not help her because this is a small corridor. It's dark. You know, if you swim back to her, you've then got to swim back the way you came.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just trying to.
So I can see that she looks like she's about to...
Yeah, you can see she's panicking.
It's probably easier for them to help her back, so she's gonna pull on the rope like 6 times.
Yeah. Just these
Riptide.
start coming to run out and Yarg. You can see the rope just dum dum dum.
Yeah, but we'll pull it back.
pulling.
Okay, so you guys just pull away. One of you roll athletics check with advantage because you're helping each other. Just to see
Yeah.
get it.
You know what? This time I'll roll.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, roll with advantage. I don't know why they do.
Oh, yeah, the
Same
same.
bonus.
Oh, natural
Natural
20.
20?
Nice. Lisa, so you just like just drag back. It takes literally like 2 seconds, and you're like managed to take a gasp of air at this part of the tunnel. Oh no, that was the line.
As she gasps for air, I say rather dryly, "You cold?"
Just need a bit of
Over
air.
here for
I'm
a
cool. Let's try this again.
Okay,
Yep,
you want to
try
go again?
Yeah.
So make
Still
an
got the
athletics check. You gotta push yourself, take yourself back there. You got the light on you.
Yep.
Kind of a little bit Irish, just fuck it. And, like belly of straight back in the water. Off we go. Roll athletics for me, please. 13. Okay, you get about 20 foot in. Where the light is now. Roll a con save for me. 12. Okay, you roll athletics. No disadvantage because you're rolling good on con saves.
Okay.
Okay, you push another 20 odd foot in. For the last time, roll a con save for me. Oh, you probably. Yeah.
It doesn't trigger my shit quick enough. Come on. There it goes.
Hey,
Natural 20.
Not 20. Okay, roll athletics check with advantage.
you grow
But-
gills and start breathing.
It just took a little while.
It's been a while since you've been in water, and you had a little panic with it being like so dark and cold and condensed and a bit stinky.
Oh my fucking god!
Lisa Solar comes out like a fish the other end, Amaranth, and just like boom, shoot like, oh, hello, what we got in here?
Got it. Alright.
Rope strapped to her. She just kind of like walks up like, all right.
She's just gonna do that little model thing where like her hair just swishes
Roll-
back.
Roll a performance check with advantage because you did 3 crits.
L'Oreal.
That's worth it.
Amaranth watching on as she
Oh, he's gonna.
like a fucking mermaid steps out of the water. Water just in Amaranth's face, just like, what the fuck?
I'm not entirely sure this is in Lisa's advantage.
No. She's a tease.
More
She's
like
a total
Ambros's
tease.
advantage.
She's a bot, she'll take any advantage.
I really wish I had a scorecard with 10 on it, but I don't have one. I don't know.
Druidcraft, like some vines.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Like she's doing all
10.
this performance and stuff like that, but she's gonna act like nonchalant. Like, there we are,
Wet
now I'm just gonna
clothes,
tie
hugging
this
her
on the other
body.
end and wait for them.
Yargan right now at the other end are like, she almost died. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We're like,
What's going on? Is
I think when he sees her holding a rope, he's gonna be like, "Hey, how come you guys never tied a rope to me?"
You're fine, you're druid.
I'm gonna let Yark tie this rope around this pillar. That's
Yeah,
kind
sure.
of important.
I will keep holding it now just in case of
okay.
pulling back.
Well, how
Uh,
about you swim over and make sure it's tight on the other end, and I'll use the rope as a guideline.
Amaras and Lisa Solar. The other two being unaware of what's in this room. You see a large chest, an open space. There's no other doorways or doesn't seem to be any other entrances in this room. What would you like to do? It's a chest and 2 dead bodies in here.
I'd like to. First of all, he's gonna look at the chest, look at Lisa Soul, and be like, "Just curb your kleptomania for a second. We should probably check those guys are really dead."
Chest, is he looking at Lisa Solas or?
Probably both. Probably both.
Look at the
Whichever
chest,
one
look
is
at the
most
chest,
foggy.
look at Lisa Sola.
Cure kleptomania. He's just still looking at her chest. Right. Can I investigate them somehow? What would I? Give me investigate or
What?
perception?
Oh, they're
The bodies
natural.
or the chest?
The bodies.
Just roll a nature.
Oh, actually, I've still got detect magic going.
Okay, yeah, you don't see any magic coming from them, but you do feel magic coming from the chest.
Ooh, got a magic chest here, Lise.
Thank you.
Yeah. oh. Well, we got 2 magic chests here, Lise. Right. What sort of magic's coming from the chest?
Let me double check.
It's a general fuzzy warm feeling.
No, what from Lisa's check?
Oh god, it's got too smutty.
Lou
Let me
has
just
the
have a
handout
look on-
for Lisa Solas.
Is the chest glistening with moisture still? Or is
Well, I've got to check the monster manual, so give me a second. I would say. Transmutation. Magic.
got some weird transmutation magic on that chest?
Oh, she's gonna pull on the rope to let him know that she got across. 3 tugs.
Okay.
And have it
Sure.
secured on the other
Brings
end.
us. Do you two? Obviously, you don't know what's going on the other end of the tunnel. Do you wish to continue and go ahead through the water?
As soon as the light went out of my vision, I dispelled it, and am I
Sure,
going
bring it
first, or
back
you
here.
going first?
You go.
Okay, then I'll
The
cast
rope
light on
is
myself.
guide.
Athletics check, please, buddy.
Does the
Can I
rope give
pull
them
myself
advantage? Because they
along
can kind of.
the rope?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll advantage. Good call. Just Yarg, I'm just gonna say you clean, just pull yourself along.
Duck mode, engage.
You're just out there.
Can
Like,
he do a
they sell
performance and do the
benefits
same
of-
thing Lisa saw? And just come out like a mermaid?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just. Oh, and just as I assume this went unsaying, I dispelled Galio, and I'll reappear him when I get to this side.
Sure. Galio, Yarg comes out, hat on, and you just see like a puff of feathers.
And the rest is like, good to see you, Yarg. We were just admiring the chest.
Sure. Rhino,
Ooh.
roll athletics with advantage if you wish to cross.
I will roll that athletics with that to cross.
Oh, I thought it was going to be another crit. from you guys. 19, pretty much as good. We'll just say with the rope, makes you a little bit longer. You come out a little bit more flustered, a little bit wetter than the rest.
No
but you-
natural
with
20s
the
for
rope.
you.
No, nat 20.
I don't need them.
What do you guys wish to do?
Well, there's a transmutation magic evident from that chest.
I want
the-
to. Is
the
there any
revolver
loose
buds?
stones?
Is there what?
A
Sorry.
loose stone on the floor.
Lou.
You roll a investigation check.
Where is it there?
You don't see any loose stones in the. It seems, quite intact. This room for what it is.
Okay. I'm going to take the hammer out of my bag and throw it at the chest.
Okay. Bounces off the chest.
Well,
Is there any way to tell how the bodies died? Like, were they did they die opening the chests, or die drowning, die starvation?
Make a nature check just to work out. The skeletons look human, by the way. Just make a nature check to see how they died. It looks like they died. I mean, that's the image I could give you, but it looks like they just died of like starvation, maybe trapped in this room somehow. Maybe it flooded while they were in here. Maybe the gelatinous cube, the other end, they thought it would go away until it didn't.
I'm going to stride up and investigate the chest.
Sure.
Investigate. Yeah.
Looks like a wooden chest with kind of rusty metal bars as supports. There's no lock on it. It just seems chesty.
Swag. Flip it open.
Okay, as you do that, it kind of and dust just kind of permeates everywhere. Inside, you see.
I'm going to pick up my hammer.
You see a dagger.
Give me my hammer. What the?
Very finely crafted dagger. It's kind of wrapped in like this kind of loose leather in a scabbard. And as you pull it out, you notice it's got some engraving on the back of the scabbard, and it also has a small symbol on the sort of pommel of the dagger. I'll show you what it looks like now.
Is it got any magic coming off it?
You do sense just fine craftsmanship. It's got like a magical aura, but nothing. You wouldn't guess any additional effects.
God.
Okay.
Yes, soccer come out. Yeah.
Yeah. You got that on the show play, I think.
Yeah, I recognise that.
Yeah. And also in there, Mike, is a very a very finely crafted, elven-looking
Whoa. Elven-looking rope.
Yeah, it's the craftsmanship is like undeniably elven.
Any magic coming off the rope?
There's transmutation coming off the rope. Will I show
You meant to send that to all of us.
Oh no, I did back it. But there you go. The rope. It's hard to this to sort of hide anyway. So
63 pounds. One of the rope. Use a command word. The rope animates as a bonus action. You command the other end.
Seeing him open the chest, Galio's going to fly over and land on his shoulder.
Sure.
Very curious.
Hey there, little guy.
Could you pull me out the wall, please? I don't know how I got in the wall.
Sweet.
I
I got this.
Thank you.
Got some dope elfin rope in here, man. I'm gonna hold on to this. There's this sweet knife too.
Let me see.
Galio is essentially relaying some kind of information from that.
Okay. So you see a very nice dagger and an elven rope.
Mm-hmm.
I think I should hold on to the rope.
Nah, I don't think so. It's elven rope. You won't understand.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's right. Plus, you're klepto. You probably stole half the things in this damn temple without me noticing.
I
believe that
am
was
under
the,
the assumption that yesterday while Amaras was doing his voodoo after the hag fight, but we shared the gold bag that Lisa is currently holding. His
No.
bag. Yeah.
You guys came out here for good nature. We came out here for good stuff. That was the deal.
You're definitely not touching this rope, that's for sure. So, bro, I found this really nice knife. You should have it.
Another knife. What am I gonna do with it?
Stab people,
In here?
maybe? I don't know.
What kind of knife is it?
It's a real sweet knife. It's really keenly made. It's really stabby. He's doing like really crude stabbing motions with it.
Step, step, step.
Stabbing thin air. Look at me, be real good in the hands of a gutter punk.
Gallo squawks and flies away.
I feel like I get stuck in the wall.
I'll accept the knife from Amras.
Well, that's it's about gold anyway.
More so to silence him than and keep him from stabbing himself.
Yeah, I'll flip the knife over to him.
Okay.
You should have that in your.
I see this. This was a last-minute addition there, though.
It was indeed.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, the item was in there. The description was added.
Either or. But
You
as
say
long
I
as-
need a lawyer. Was I
Yeah,
hear
we
you
do
wrong?
need a lawyer. We're not getting paid enough to say the name on air. Yeah, I'll tug it in my belt.
Sure. Leaving Lisa Solo and Yarg in suspense. So, you guys, what's your plan now?
Guess
Amras
This
wants to
room
use
is, pun intended, watertight. There's only one way in and out.
Yeah.
No hidden walls or.
no illusions.
Right. Guess we'll be
You got,
going
detect,
back.
you got detect magic, so I'd have had to tell you if there was.
Mm-hmm. True. Well, I guess I'll just use the rope that we have there to get to the other side.
Sure. So you guys, let's just do this for expediency. You guys make your way to the other end of the
and collect our
water
ropes
tunnel.
before we.
Yeah, you undo your rope and back on your bag.
You have only peasant rope.
Um,
I didn't mean to bring this.
it feels like there's more to this dungeon based on the map size.
Based
is
on
out
the
of
fucking lag
player,
in
but-
it.
our code, every corridor.
Out
most
of
of
character.
them,
Yeah, out of character, you've been down every corridor and in every room at least once.
exactly.
There's no more secret-y entrances you've missed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, because every room and every corridor where we went, either today or game day the day before, Amaros was having detect magic on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Guess we're done here. And the hack's not here.
Yeah, I mean we got it. We got this hag heart. Maybe we can cure some of the villagers with that. Maybe we done scared her off.
I'm sure she'll be back.
She may come back for it at some point.
Yeah, but them things live a long
I
time.
believe
Could be.
this is what we were after.
Yeah.
Cutting out the heart of a hag. I mean, if this is called a hag's heart, it might suffice.
Stands to reason.
Nothing else we can do here, so we might as well go back to Joel and.
Except divvy up that gold.
I don't believe that was the deal.
I think we agreed to share what we found.
We did. Share the gold. It's fair. It's fair.
Insight.
Yeah, he is.
Well, I'm genuinely
Why?
saying share the gold.
Why do you want to insight him? You've got no reason to disbelieve him.
Actually, I do.
Yeah, he's a
Because
shifty
he's asking
kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac as
Okay.
and suddenly they're sharing.
If you're gonna insight him, then you get a deception check against it. So.
Sure.
To be fair,
And you don't get advantage, by the way, because you're brothers. One of you can insight him.
I'll do it.
are you
What
kidding
you
me?
hiding there, Yarg?
I found the fucking wonder, right?
Well, yeah, it's just Yarg's like, oh yeah, we'll share the gold. And it's like, hang on a minute, Yarg. That's a bit against type for you.
Well, we knew you'd throw a bitch fit if we didn't.
You want to come clean here, Yarg? Maybe you get a nice knife out of it. Maybe it won't be so bad.
I want a knife.
Yeah, it's a fair trade then. We divvy up the gold. You get a nice shiny new knife. Is that okay with you, bro?
I mean, we can share all the nice gold that we found in the dungeon. And they think they can make use of a butcher's knife. Then sure. How much gold was there to share, by the way?
200.
And though I thought it was you had 100 too.
You have no
We
idea
don't
where I've
have
got
that.
it.
I just
Yeah, he
He
inside.
does. He's got a
Yeah, but
25.
You know I
insight,
hiding something, and I showed you the wand I pulled out.
Yeah, you
Read
don't know
you
if
like
she
a
does.
Boog.
which we know about. We know that one.
Yeah, I know about that.
And we know you have it.
I don't know.
And
Do they know I have money?
I thought you was like, yeah, let's share up the gold. Then I incited you, and now I got more gold than you said. I thought that was.
No, you inside him, so you know he's potentially not disclosing all the information he has. We don't know it's gold. That's
Mhm.
you know it was gold.
But we know it's not the one.
This klepto rogue. Klepto rogue.
Hey, for all you guys know, it could be a different dagger.
Yeah.
You don't know it's gold.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you pirates have rules like sharing booty and such? Can you just extend that to me and my brother here?
Are you a pirate?
I could be.
Ah, but you're not.
Nor have
Put
you
it
been
this way.
quite forward about sharing either.
Without the strength of my longbow, you would not have survived.
Pretty sure I gave you a bow as well, didn't I?
True. You gave me a bow.
I did give you a bow.
Yeah, he gave you the bow, and you guys given us nothing. But you want us to share all the gold.
That's because you've taken everything.
What have I taken?
The gold.
I have gold, that's it. You have the heart, you have the rope, you have the dagger, and the bow. We haven't gotten anything. Except
That's
the
what I'm
wand.
saying. We could swap the dagger for the gold.
We're already giving you the gold.
Has she given us the gold?
She's divvying it out.
So you got 25 gold each. Yeah, no,
No, 50.
50 gold each.
Mhm.
50 gold each.
Nice.
See? Now you've learned how to play nice. Now we can share this rope. It can be mine and your rope, Lisa. It can bind us together. It can bind us together. We can play all kinds of games with it. It's a magic rope.
At least we get you got a whip.
My goes completely blank. It's literally no emotion. As he says that.
Just unamused.
She's gonna have like that moment
Completely
where she's
unamused,
like
but-
dry heaving like into her mouth, like
More like hiding the gag reflex of
Exactly.
trying to retch up after what he's saying.
exactly.
I'm gonna speak the command word and command the rope to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the rope to attach itself to Riki like a crude makeshift lead.
Okay.
Rope,
That doesn't-
bind on Riki, and I'm gonna like lasso Riki with it.
Okay. Riki's like chest, like. looks a bit-
This rope's cool, man. And then I'm gonna hold the other end of the rope and lasso Galio with it.
Okay.
Ban no Galio.
Galio gets a
Fine.
deck save, right?
Yeah, roll a deck save if you wish.
He's not going to willingly be bound.
Please, one.
Well, looks like he will be.
Galio gets this rope, latches around him, and he just panics and starts flying around. And Riki's like getting dragged alongside by him. I mean, there's a long bit of slack, but it's enough for Riki to just be like, birds flying, what's going on? Just
Whoa, man, this rope is pretty dope. And then I'm gonna just make it go back to normal.
yeah, just drops on the floor. Bird kind of just gives you evils.
Mm.
Well,
Both birds give you evils.
And Riki gives you evils.
he's gonna be like, well, that was fun. And then he's gonna call the rope up, throw it to Lisa Solar, and be like, see, Sharon's not so hard. And then he's just gonna walk out of the tomb.
Okay.
He's just gonna give her the rope because he's not like a selfish.
And Ras leaves. Lisa Solar has the rope.
And we're gonna follow suit because we're all going.
You're all gonna leave?
Yeah, we have no reason.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's speed things up a little bit, guys. You make your way to the watchtower, and unless you guys are wanting to stay here for another night, would you be guys packing up and moving on?
Yeah, I think
What
so.
sort of time is it? It's
Yeah.
still early, right?
It's still early. It's still like I'll put you on the map. It's still like I don't know, 8 in the morning after first light. You've spent less than 2 hours dicking around. So it's like 8 in the morning. I don't know what's on my face.
I see it as well. There's something on your
Yeah,
camera.
it's on the camera.
Yeah, it's in the camera.
Clean the camera.
Still there.
Boo.
Nope.
That'd be a flare.
It's
From the
freaking
light.
out.
Oh,
Like a light flare?
Lou, since when did you hire Michael Bay for this production?
Fucking looks like a sniper's ready to take me out.
Yeah. That's Rhino.
So guys, I need you to roll.
He's about what? You what?
That's Rhino, you know, holding your hostage.
Meg Sass got that far that she's called a hit on me.
What's that? You say I can't have a long rest right now?
Yeah. What now? So,
No,
you
good, good.
guys
Nice long rest.
make your way to the watchtower, where the children and the pixie are, and are ready to, I guess, move on out of Leobard's swamp to make your way back to where the
Donkeys are.
donkeys might be.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So let's take 5-10 minutes, guys. Have a break, and then we'll probably play for another hour, I would say, and then probably call it a night at like 11 if that's good for you guys.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. I've got a
We'll be
few
right
more
back,
points we can get
viewers.
through.
That's a rope of climbing, Meg. You
Yeah.
need to add it to your sheet.
Yeah, it's in my Trish.
There we go.
And we got 50 gold
Sharon's
each.
Carrying.
I've added Harry's dagger. Sorry.
gather the party and make your way south back towards Mossfall Town.
Are donkeys there?
We haven't got that far yet.
All right.
It's like gonna be pretty much a half a day's travel to get from where you are in the swamp to the outskirts of the swamp. So, if there's anything you wish to do while traveling, or if there's any specific way you'd like to travel, you can reduce the pace you walk at if you want to go stealthily and reduce the risk of getting attacked in the swamp, or you can sprint through and increase the risk of attack in the swamp and get out quicker. Your call.
Can I just get Galio to just keep circling and make sure just so we don't get surprised?
Yeah, roll a perception check with info. What kind of pace? Like, tell me what kind of pace you want to go at. I mean, you've.
I'd say we'd want to get out of there by nightfall if we can. That'd be my thinking.
Okay, I mean, you'd be able to do that at a standard pace, but if you guys want to make time, this is your. I'm trying not to hint too much, but if you want to get back to the camp faster, or if you just want to get the shit out of the swamp, or you want to try and get out of the swamp without running into trouble.
Well, I think what we're trying to ask is how long would it take for us to get out of the swamp before nightfall?
I already said half a day.
Okay.
Standard walking speed.
It's 8 in the morning.
Yes.
Standard
Yeah.
speed.
Standard sounds good then.
Sure. So you guys, Galio's up ahead, circling as best he can. I mean, it's the terrain's difficult for him, but he's keeping an eye out. About 5 or 6 hours of up and down through this swampy, horrible, disgusting terrain, constantly bit by bugs and horrible creatures. You do hear the occasional like splosh in the water. A lot of beasts kind of get out of your way. Most animals, Mike would know, Amaras would know. Sorry, you know they're only going to attack if under threat. You threaten their children or if they're starving, hungry. So a lot of this shit just gets out of your way. And just before nightfall, I mean 8 hours, so it'd be like 4 in the afternoon. You come to the very edge of the swamp itself, where you roughly, I mean, you can get a bit lost traveling through swamps, and you come out roughly where you left the cart and the donkeys. If anyone wanted to find exactly where that was, I need you to roll a survival check for me, just to get a grasp of the land where you left them.
Sure.
I'll do it. Oh. You go,
I'll
mate.
do it because also, didn't we leave a handprint behind roughly the area where
We left some kind of marking.
No, I think the handprint, Doc, was when you were a bard wizard.
Ah.
Something
yeah.
else.
Oh god, yeah, that was the.
I was like, I kind of remember that, but that was a long time ago.
Can I help him with the survival check?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll just roll with advantage then. Okay. Assuming that the party helps. Natural 20?
Takes you about 20 minutes. You realise you're a bit too far east of where you originally entered the swamp, so you make your way westerly, and you find roll a perception check. One person, just anyone, so I can give detail. Who's ahead of the party?
I'd assume Galio would be fine on the head.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, roll a perception check, Galio. Galio flies ahead, happy to stretch his wings. He's been, sort of cooped up in the swamp and this there for a long time. Just flies ahead, circles a couple of times to sort of alert Yarg to something in the area. And Yarg, would you take time to look through his vision?
Yeah, I'd hold Lisa's hand and.
You kind of fade off for a moment, and you just see 2 donkeys grazing near roughly where you remember leaving the cart.
Never doubt him for a second.
About sort of 100 meters ahead of you. It's just around some trees. So you guys continue as a party and come around the corner. The donkeys kind of look up and kind of jaunt over to greet Amaras and kind of just rub him to welcome him back. Promise fulfilled.
Good boys.
Donkey code held its honor.
Good boys.
Donkey code.
Ambrose has just stood there like arms outstretched with
Yeah.
the donkeys nuzzling him. Like,
Yeah.
Never doubted you for a second.
Like Ace Ventura.
Here's the question,
T-pose.
though. Is the card still there?
The car is still there. Yeah.
Alright.
If I ever do something like that, shoot me in the fucking face.
With
Do you want me
pleasure.
to shoot you now?
I was talking to Lisa,
Yeah,
but
Can I make a performance check to just gross him out with my animal oneness even more? Yeah.
oh my god, you can start making out with them.
No.
Mike. Amaras starts making out with a donkey.
Yeah, they actually like start licking my face. And I'm like, yes.
He's trying to get away, but they're quite strong. He's like, it's like
Ugh.
got like bits of grass and drool on his face, just like.
I'm gonna check the area to see if there's been anyone else in the
I'm gonna
neighborhood
shoot
except
him
for
in
the
the
donkeys.
Sure.
Donkey bros.
Actually, want me to roll for it?
Roll perception.
I'd
Distracted
like to hear that.
stuff. Area seems pretty clear where you are, guys. And looking around right now, you've been kind of trained in the art of hunting and stuff. All you really see is crushed grass where the donkeys have been roaming recently. You don't notice anything that stands out of place here.
Okay. Well,
You guys want to continue on the road? Tie the
So-
donkeys.
Nighttime already?
it's about 4.
It's about 4 in the afternoon.
Travel
We
for
can
a few
push
miles.
on for another 2
Sure.
for falling asleep.
Sweet.
It's at this point where Melly kind of juts around, and she's sat on the young lad's shoulder at this point, just having a chat with him. You see they've kind of been chatting and getting to know each other a wee bit. And Clement kind of and like looks at Rhino. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do you want us to leave now?
Do you want to leave?
No, sir.
Well, you're not prisoners. I mean, if you want to leave, then leave.
He kind of looks around the swamp behind him. This sort of dark presence now as you look back to where you've just been, and this young boy holding his sister's hand, just like we have nowhere to go. A little tear just rolls down his eye. We don't know what to do.
Where we are going, there's a camp full of sick people. We're trying to help them.
Wow, that's really loud. We can we help?
I don't know if you can. Amaras, you still have the flower?
I got the eye bright rendered down into some eye drops. So
Ah,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think they could come and help. I don't see why
mean-
not.
yeah, maybe they can help you tonight. Find more of the the flower name. Escaped my
Yeah,
head.
sure thing, man. Like I'm totally cool with these guys traveling with us for a while.
Oh, okay, thank you. We will help, won't we, sis? She kind of like rubs snot from her nose where she's been crying. We'll help.
And if you
You can see-
misbehave, you get the whip.
God damn it, woman! What is wrong with you?
The little girl just bursts into tears.
God damn it!
And little
Of
brother
course, if Lisa misbehaves, she gets. I mean, let's be honest.
No
And
one
she
needs to
always
whip
misbehaves.
anybody, man. What is it with your psychotic level of empathy, woman? God damn it! I'm gonna like take the
She's
kid's
just
hands,
laughing.
lead him over to the cart, just away from the nasty lady.
At this point, Melly kind of floats, hovering, little wings going away in front of Lisa Sola. Have a heart. Look at her back. And just flies off from you. And as you walk away, you can see the clothes that are just hanging off these. You just see the gash marks where the whip's been hitting the back of this young girl, and her back's just gashed like 12 years a slave style. She's like 6 years.
We all gotta grow up sometime. Come on. Let's go.
Oh my god, not even yours that bad.
Maybe we should just
What's
murk Megan the like murk Lisa Sol.
Lisa Silver, what's your fucking alignment? Chaotic evil. Fuck me. You don't have an alignment. You're alignmentless.
I'm
You're not
alignmentless.
neutral.
She's what
Jesus
ever.
Christ.
She's having a laugh, guys.
That is brutal.
Lisa Solar is the BBG.
In the bed. Anyway, you guys venture on Amaras's children and places them in the cart so they can travel comfortably.
Before we leave, I want to do a wolf howl, just to say that we're essentially signaling we're out and convening. Just in
Sure.
case they heard before.
Roll a performance check for volume.
The volume.
Uh,
7.
kind of-
Pretty loud.
It hurt. 7 minutes away.
It seems really loud when you're really close to him.
Mm.
Wait for a while. Yarg. No reply.
Maybe they're going to.
Could be that didn't get that. Didn't get the message. So you guys are going to travel for another couple of hours until nightfall, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you'd probably be short of the road that evening, the main road, with the horse and cart and the extra baggage of the children and sort of. But you can get, within an hour of the road until you rest up for night. We'll go through this quite quick, so I'll just have everyone roll a perception check for the party, and I'll say that you're probably going in the same sleep order.
Could I just go first and try and get some more eye bright, real
Of course
quick?
you can, yeah.
What- So if
yeah.
I dump a perception out and then roll a nature, what is it again?
Fuck, I've got it in my
I
notes.
think it was like perception to find it or investigation to find it.
So
and
I'll
then-
roll. First perception is for the night's first watch,
Yeah.
which is 25.
Okay, sweet.
I think I've got a hand out. Poisons.
So I think it was nature. It's nature to find that you're in the right area. So it's night time and you're in grassland, so you can find out right.
Okay, 20.
So yeah, so you're looking. That's just a way of signifying that you're looking in the right location. Like if you're looking for mushrooms, that you're looking at mossy, rotten logs and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh,
If you scan the area, Amaras says everyone sort of sets up camp for the evening. In fact, can I get one of you guys to roll me a survival check for the camp as well?
Sure.
Scanning the area, not a million miles away from where you were before, Mike, but you don't find any eye bright. You do, however, come across.
I'm rolling advantage, assuming that Amras is open.
yeah, probably.
Sure.
Will.
Give me one. This is new to me as well.
Mhm.
You come across, Mike, a collection of in grassland, aren't we? It's night time. There's a very familiar plant to you. It seems to grow sporadically and kind of the opposite to eyebright. These sort of purple. There's only ever 3 at a time. These purple flowers have closed and they look like bulbs ready to be planted at this point. They sit about half a foot out of the ground. They're very small, but you find one of these. This is a mandrake plant, and the root is harvestable for. You would know for poisons. I think I remember it being.
Yes.
Yes, it is as well.
Oh man.
So there is. You would know as yourself. You don't extract this root carefully and in a precise way, which would be your herbalism roll. There is downsides. So
I thought it was if I don't boil it properly or whatever. Is it a herbalism kit?
there's both. There's with the mandrake. There's issues not cooking it properly, and there's issues taking it out of the ground.
Let's do it. Herbalism kit.
Sure.
Death by plants.
So you have those kids looking with you.
What'd you roll, Nick?
14.
14. And as you carefully take the time to ensure the free petals can't open, you take a long bit of grass or maybe druid craft a way of sort of securing these petals from opening. You go ahead and start to extract the plant from the ground. You take your time, Mike. It's a large root on this place, and because you've managed to pull it up carefully, you managed to get the weight and stuff. I'm going to adjust later on, but £2 worth of product with no side effects for a good roll.
£2 of
You're
magic.
gonna need roughly £3 to make any kind of product out of it.
Not bad.
So you got £2. You're gonna need. Pounds is like a lot of weight. Don't worry about the weight. I'm more thinking for
Okay, I'll call it 2 doses.
2 doses. Good call. Doses. Yeah, 2 doses. You need 3 doses to make the poison, but you've got 2 doses. Yeah. Looking around, they're the only ones that seem harvestable at this time.
Okay.
Sweet.
Swag. Back to camp.
Back to camp. Did the rest of you guys roll perception?
We haven't.
Right,
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
So
We're waiting for
Uh,
it.
I take morning watch. And then morning do some hunting as well.
sure. If there's anyone else want to do anything, Lisa Solo, do you wish to do any crafting at all? If you
We
can do,
do actually.
go.
Yeah, all our perception checks.
I'm going to whisper
Sweet.
it to you instead of just saying it out loud.
Sure,
Because it is
sure.
secret.
As that happens, and Meg types that to me, the party stagger the shifts for sentries. All seems quiet during the night. A light splatter of rain starts to fall at around 4 a.m. in the morning and continues throughout the night. So being in the tent, it's not an issue, but you can kind of tell. And Mike could find out for you, or Amaras could find out for you, but pretty much the rest of the day looks cloudy and rainy. Really miserable. Rhino, finish your morning sentry duty, and do you wish to go?
Yeah. I want to see if there's some fresh meat. Maybe some vegetables.
Did you get my
Well-
Discord?
Yeah. Sure. I know what you mean.
Let me roll.
Just wait for
What am I
Lisa to roll this.
Mm-hmm.
Just with my tools, right?
We're just
Yeah,
terrified
roll.
that she's going to crit fail.
Blow something up.
You throw your gunpowder on the campfire.
Okay. You get a good sort of 70% of the way into what you're going at, Lisa.
Mhm.
It's until sort of it's time to get your head down for the evening and rest up. You
I'll
could.
I'll try to finish it if.
Okay, you can roll to finish. It might be detrimental to your sleeping time though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at that, like 2 hours worth of messing around. Same as anyone else, like the crafting time and stuff. I'm gonna put aside 2 hours for it. Going out hunting for herbs and shit like that. So, okay, so you managed to finish the item that you're wishing to create, just one of them. Do you know what it is?
Mm,
A bit more detail would be handy.
well, I'm not ready to share it yet, so.
I know, but like for me, like rather than just being, because you could turn around and go, I've made a gun.
Well, I've already told you what I'm going for, but I'll find something while we're going.
Sure.
Next
Assuming you're not going to use it in the next half hour, you could always
Yeah.
just
Next combat's going to be like, get some, baby! The bread gun.
Rhino, you wish to go out, Rhino?
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring the table up.
there is something I want to do while Ryan outside. I'll let you
Sure.
finish it
What do you
first.
wish to do, mate?
I just want to talk to the kids
Oh
while
god.
the other two are
Uh,
asleep.
Okay, right now, first of all, roll me a d12, please, mate.
A D12. Alright.
Few rolls to do.
Oh,
Okay. And then, so right now, seeing the party starting to stir and sort of pack camp up, or just before the first light, first bit of sunlight that is available starts to rise. Run out, goes out, bow at the ready, on the hunt. Land run out. Get about 20 minutes out of the location at a slow pace, so you're not miles away from camp. You know, in your time, you're looking for tracks on the ground, etc. Roll me a survival check, please.
Alright. Coming right up.
And just tell me what you roll, so I don't have to keep.
12.
12. So, I mean, you go out at this current time. No tracks stand out like straight at you. You see, there's a large rock, and probably hasn't helped with the rain. But you do see under the rock there's some kind of like dried snake skin, like a full skin has been sort of cast. It's probably stretching out gently, trying not to break it. It's probably about 3 or 4 foot long, probably about as thick as the size of an apple. So it's got a decent sized snake. Would have been a good meal, but with the rain, any kind of snake tracks have been washed away. So, like, a good hour spent sort of looking around for anything else. Roll me another d12, please.
Yeah. That's a 4.
4. You do see some tracks, hoof tracks, and sort of another sort of 5 minutes out of the camp, you do come across 2 very large wild cows. Just seems to be grazing out in the open. Probably too big for you to carry back. But in this area, a snake that you can sort of get a hold of, and wild cows at this point. To do.
Max,
they're
Big
mature
Max.
wild cows.
They seem mature. Yeah, I would say that they're adolescent at all. They're probably 3 or 4.
Well, fully grown. That's
Yeah, they're
more.
fully grown. Yeah,
Alright.
they're a good
Yeah,
haul.
that would be too much for the party to handle anyway.
Yeah.
No Big Max.
I will take the discarded snake skin with me.
Sure.
Who knows? Maybe useful for someone.
Sure.
But
So
since the rain washed away the crack.
So useful. Please bring me the snake skin.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay, mate.
Return with that.
Brings us to Yarg, mate. You wish to do
Yeah. So,
stuff and things.
while Reinhardt's out and the other two are asleep, I want to gently wake up the kid.
Okay. Which one? The both of them, or the young boy?
The older one, the boy.
Hey. He's kind of up in his blanket, just freezing cold. Hey.
Oh.
He's like Isaac suffering. He's been in like a deep sleep. It's not very bright, but the brightness is kind of like. Sorry, did I sleep in? I'll get up now.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm doing a softer woman's voice, which is weird.
Freaking him out.
Yeah. Not intentionally. And I say, do you know what you are?
My boy.
Okay. Those horns on your head, they make you different.
Breaks eye contact with you as you mentioned them.
Yeah. I'm different. We're different. Now, people aren't going to like us.
Nobody likes us.
No. we'll look after you. You need to keep yourself covered when we head into town. And I will see if I can find someone who can take you to a safe place.
Thank you.
Okay.
Looking at him, he looks a bit like he wants to believe you, but he doesn't. Make an insight check.
Cool. Nice big number.
Okay, looking at him, and as the words are coming out of your mouth and watching his reaction, you believe he's probably been told this same story before.
Okay. I understand you've probably heard this many times from different people. I had the same things. Someone said the same thing to me, and they sent me to the safe place. I'm going to send you where I grew up, and you're going to be okay.
Where is it?
It's very far north.
North.
North. And I'm going to pull out my navigator's tool, assuming it has a compass, and I'm going to hand him the compass and say, see this N? You want to make sure the arrow points N, and then you know you're going the right way.
And sort of takes hold of his hands are shaking. You can see like his knuckles bruised. A couple of his nails have been just torn off where he's been trying to scrape his way out of the cage. He's still got blood all over him. Still cuts and bruises on him. North.
When we take you to town, I'll see what I can do for you. And
Give your compass back. Thank you.
I leave it with him. I put my hand on the right to keep it.
And kind of puts it and wakes his sister up and starts to show her. She's like, "Why is it?" And she's livelier and a bit less defensive. And what's her breakfast? And she's just going into like typical child. I don't know what's going on mode. Rain continues to fall. Slight wind, gives a decent angle to the rain as it sort of blows from east to west against you guys. Rhineout returns to camp, snakeskin in hand, bow slung over the shoulder. Not say his brother. Lisa Solar's just woke up early in the morning, continued to tinker away on what she was tinkering with. Kind of back to you guys. Melly is continually like just placing the blanket over the children. They take it off, she puts it back on to try and keep them warm. And you guys sort of pack up camp and are ready to move on again.
I would have presented the snakeskin to Amaras.
Sure, go ahead.
There's
look at this.
snakes in the area.
I said,
Oh, you got any snakeskin, bro? Oh, thanks, man. And
It seems reasonably discarded as well.
yeah, man, Ricky's gonna love this shit, man. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna stuff it with grass and he can play with it. He's gonna love it. Thanks, bro.
Did not see that come in.
Yeah, I want to try and make him. Next time we camp up, I'm gonna make Ricky a snake toy.
Sure.
No. Oh God.
D&D, man, D&D. I heard you about to say something, but I missed it.
Check your Discord.
Uh-oh. Got yet another advantage.
Meg the secret edgelord.
I don't see anything.
Meg's like, I've got a
Why don't you
sniper scope
ever
for my
see
pistol.
it?
Because it takes time
Last-
for the slow
Last
ass.
message was the one I sent to you, so I don't see it.
What the fuck? Okay, let me
It's
try
your
again.
slow ass internet, Mag.
Does it
That
say it's set? Oh, there you go.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, if I'd known that. Yeah, you crafted that well easy. You want to make a couple of those?
yeah, it's just And
Sure.
the other one is this one.
Oh, I'm so excited to find out what it is.
Holy hand grenade.
Oh, hallelujah.
The other one's a little bit more complicated.
The other one's
Yeah.
a banana bomb.
So you spend the first one you kind of made as a warm up. The second one took a little bit longer.
Okay.
M1 Abrams tank.
So they
Hi-
both done though?
Talk to me. What you is it just like? I'll ask you in this.
Do you
Okay.
want to just go into private chat for a bit?
No,
go to
it's
whispers for a minute.
pretty.
It's an
simple.
Apache attack
No, no, no.
helicopter. Lisa Sola's going to be dropping hot sticky loads on goblins next session. Hellfire missiles.
What she's built is she's built a submarine, but no way to get it to water.
Sweet. Yeah, Meg. Perfect. Yeah, they're both done.
Okay. So I'm going to wait till everyone's kind of like not paying attention to the kids, right?
Mhm.
All right. Then I'm
So
gonna
you
go.
we'll say you guys have stepped off on your
Hang
way.
on a minute, I am not letting that woman anywhere near those children at any point. I am watching those babies like a hawk.
Okay. As you guys, I'll come back to you in a sec, Meg. As you guys kind of get on the road, children and Melly in the back, Amras up front controlling the donkeys. Rhino, where would you be? Would you be on foot, kind of patrolling, I guess?
To the side of the backhand of the cart.
Sure. And Yarg, where would you be?
In the back of the car.
In the back of the car.
Chilling.
Lisa Solar kind of floating around by the back of the car. I'll pick it up with you there. You guys are just on the move, that's all.
Yeah. And where is Mike? Or where's
He's at the
Amber?
front.
He's controlling them.
I got
He's at the
But
front.
I'm walking slightly behind, so
I got the babies are in the cart with me, and I ain't letting them.
I love
I
the
let
look
you-
by
I-
paranoid she's going to shoot one of the kids.
He's like, you need to fuck up your ideas. You've only been whipped. Nothing wrong with you.
They're behind Mike as he's controlling, Amaras as he's controlling the donkeys, and he's kind of keeping an eye on them, probably telling them tall tales about himself and his hair and stuff like that. as
Yeah, I'm
you
probably
guys
letting
go.
Clement play with my shield too.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll try to get on the cart, and I guess since he's gonna be a dick about it, then I'll just play some travel music
Sure.
when we go.
Lisa Solar jumps in the car and starts to play a violin. You go on for 20 minutes or so, and Lisa Solar.
Whenever, if he's ever gonna drop his guard on him.
Roll
you gonna-
a stealth check, Lisa.
What are you gonna say to the kids? Don't let the music fool you. Their hearts as black as hearts as
Should it
black as coal.
be sleight of hand or stealth?
Yeah, yes, light a hand. Yeah.
Hey! Where'd it
So,
count?
Amaras, completely unawares, probably checking their donkey's rear end out for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
After I finish that, I'm gonna look to the kids and I'm gonna say, "You want to see a magic trick?"
You just both look at you like the young boy puts Amaras's shield down and sits next to his sister and just looks away from you. Roll a persuasion check.
Please.
Guessing I can hear her talking to them.
Yeah, you'd hear.
Be nice.
Wow.
16.
Plus 8. Shit.
She's
We're
very
expecting that.
persuasive.
You kind of say it and then kind of look away from you and glance up and just see you like calmly looking at them. And the boy kind of looks and goes, "What is it?"
Well, I'll just do a minor illusion. I can't make it move, right?
No.
Nope. So I'm going to make a little rabbit operating a little cannon.
Okay,
And it's just going to be a picture of it. It's like,
sure.
I'm like, this is Billy the Rabbit. And he's got a little cannon with him. And I can't make it move. But I can make it disappear. I'm going to clap my hands together and then open it. Now check your pockets.
Pockets.
It's there.
They kind of look and like they're just in these rags and there is pockets, but there's barely anything left of them. And kind of, little boy reaches in his pocket. What's in his pocket?
Oh, you know it's in his pocket. Little cannon.
Pulls out a small. Looks at Lisa Solar. It's the rabbit's cannon.
It's a rabbit's cannon. And I look to the girl. And what do you have?
She rushes into her pockets and pulls out a small lead-based, intricately designed rabbit, like
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a
wire-made.
rabbit. It's gonna be like a dismembered rabbit.
Billy's dead! Grow up!
Death! It's just death. Deal with it.
So both look at them and thank you, lady.
No problem. And with this, and I just kind of try to explain that they have to get the rings out, and that's how they win the game.
Like as you're trying to take it, she just gives it you back and like looks away.
And then she hands it over. These are for you.
For us?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was joking at the beginning. Guys gotta lighten up a little bit. Survive in this world.
Okay. You feel like she kind of like stings her to move as she goes to show her brother like a little toy that you give, and they kind of go into a little chat. You can see every time she moves, these wounds are just pussing and pouring of blood. It's naturally healing away. She turns to her brother and they continue to talk as you guys.
Would healing word do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to cast mending on their clothes.
I'm gonna just pull up my my violin and just do a really nice song to try to use kind of healing word and make it look all magical and shit as it heals her.
Nice. There's a bit of like sparks and stuff, and she kind of she grabs her brother's arm, thinking that she's about to receive pain, and she's like, and it tickles, and she's like squeezing her brother, and he's like, "What are you doing to her?" It gets her really confused, and she's like, "My back's better." And she reaches behind, and you can see these wounds. The pus has started to drip out, and you could, I mean, they're torn to shit. You can see all this. The pus has started to drip out, and the blood's kind of dried up and sealed some of the wounds together because it's been a long time. They're gonna scar, but they have closed up very tight. Thank you.
No problem. Remember, they're all mean people in the world. Don't trust anybody. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, lady.
And then I pat them both on the head and go back to play my travel music.
Like, as soon as your hand comes over, like a dog that's been beaten. And you guys can continue music playing in the back of the car and make your way down towards the crossroads. We'll say you guys probably make it to a junction where you last left Joel by 5 in the afternoon. So you've got a couple of hours till the evening. As you come to the junction, there was a small signpost that pointed to a village and back towards Mossfall. You see where Joel had been. Who had the highest perception? In fact, no. Right now, no. Amaras, you're riding the car. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I'm totally Gandalfing out with my pipe and my FT.
Yeah.
25.
Which helps. You notice on this signpost, Amaras, there is what looks to have been burned into the wood, a large paw. Like from the direction you were coming, it's like in your face. It's on the back of on the post, like the sign. It's not on the sign where the writing is. It's come behind.
Is this a wolf paw by any chance?
It's a wolf paw, yeah.
Amras just takes a blast at his pipe. He's like, Joel, you ingenious rascal.
Do you wish to go up closer and have a look?
Yep.
So kind of Amaras stops the car. You guys kind of, Lisa Solar looks up from playing the music. Rhino pops his head around, see what's going on. Amaras walks up closer, and you see a stone at the bottom of the post. There's a large round stone, and underneath it is a piece of paper, a piece of parchment. You take that and look inside. It says, "We have word from Vador. The camp was attacked. Come at once. Don't door."
Oh shit! At least it would say that if it wasn't raining.
It would say it was. It's eligible.
It's legible.
It's legible. It's legible.
Don't
Just
think I'm not listening, Lou. I think Amras like picks up the note and he's thinking, oh, he's gonna get like a nice message about we're back to camp, we've got the woodwards, and he like opens it. And it's like the camp's been attacked. Come right away, and he opens his mouth and the pipe hits the floor. Yeah,
Just
easier.
smoke in the cold air. Just right out. You see your brother drop his pipe. While reading this note.
Good riddance.
That was a bad habit.
No.
We need to get back to the camp now. And he's like, snatches his pipe up, jumps back on the cart. He's like,
Car.
they've been attacked, man. It's a message from Joel.
Well, it's gonna be another 3 days, so whatever has happened, we're too late to intervene.
But we need to get there as quick as we can, man. Like,
Yeah, we will, but getting exhausted doesn't help. Keep going for a while until it gets dark.
okay. But we can up the pace.
We can do that tomorrow. It's almost nighttime, right?
It's about 5 in the evening. So
And
you've got
how far away are we from the camp?
your
3 days.
3 days on horseback, like in the car. If you pumped it, and that's like 8 hours of travel at standard pace rest. If you wanted to double your pace, I mean, and not rest, you could be there sort of day and a half max, or you'd be tired.
We could do like a 16-hour travel day.
And you guys could, if you wanted to take the risk of not seeing as much around you, just shift swap, fucking hit the car and go. But the donkeys would probably tire out eventually.
Yeah, that's the problem we're running into. I think it would be if right now we're doing an 8-hour travel. I think we could up it to a 12-hour travel
Sure.
without too much
You
problem.
could squeeze it into 2 days travel with not too much difficulty.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to go
I
at a
think that
pace.
would be better.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
So that you'd continue for the rest of this evening into the dark, probably till about midnight. Rest as quickly as you can. Back on the donkeys the next day, and off you go again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amras wouldn't bother making a toy for donkey. I think he'd spend his time with the donkeys, just getting them. Because
Sure.
obviously they're going to be a bit tired, and he wants to
Cool
keep
them
them in peak condition.
Sure.
I thought it was your job.
Well, I have got herbalism recipes for donkey sperm, so I could do that.
So many recipes.
So many recipes.
What about
My
poison?
imagination.
Uh,
Can Melly help? That's a question.
I completely forgot she existed.
Yeah. There's a lot to focus on. While we're typing Melly into the Indigo, that doesn't work.
Please say she can make the donkeys fly.
I mean,
Make one donkey fly.
she can cast one person to fly.
Oh, that's
for
right.
about an hour.
No. I mean, she can polymorph somebody if you want to add another couple of horses to the.
Ooh, no, I know what I could do, Lou. I'm gonna change that night when we rest. Work with me here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
change my spells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Long Strider, which isn't concentration.
Yeah.
Which increases movement speed by 10 feet. Pump it onto the donkeys.
Sweet. We can do that.
Up and yeah.
So increase movement speed quite a bit for both of them as well.
Yeah.
So, you guys push on southward now on the main track until close to midnight. You've travelled in the dark for a long way, but you're on a main road, so it's not a massive issue. Roll me a perception check for everyone, and Ryan out, roll me a survival check for setting up camp. Just go on whatever you.
Alright. I'll take it that my brother's helping me again.
Yeah, you get help, yeah. And perception.
There we go. A 21 for setting up camp and a
Sweet.
21 for perception.
Nice. So you guys set up a decent camp, get a decent night's rest. The watches go by unhindered until the middle watch, which is usually Amaras.
Amaris or Lisa.
Amaras, you, while the rest of the group sleep, you notice a weird presence. You can't see anything. You just feel this. Where's my dice? Let me roll the dice. 1 second.
I feel a presence.
Roll it out in the open. You feel about 50 meters to your right. You start to hear noise. I mean, you're in the open grass. I know you're not by now. There's a wood line to your right hand side. You feel, and you seem to catch glimpses of something moving around in it. You can't quite make out what it is. It just seems to be watching the camp. A few minutes go by, nothing approaches. Occasionally, you kind of lose vision on it. But then you catch it again, sort of further down the wood line, and then back where you first met it, as if something's going up and down the wood line, keeping an eye on you. 1 minute's there, the next one's gone.
I want to spark up a produced flame for a bit more light, and then see if I can identify what it is.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
Perception, go!
Just like fires light and kind of cast it up in the air slightly. Is that what you want to do? Like arc it over, or you just want to?
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, that's a good idea. Shoot it up like a flare.
Like a kind of cast light on the area, and you look, and you just see this humanoid figure is all you can make out from the distance of like 60 feet. Just disappears into the woods as soon as that light goes up. A few moments go past. 5-10 minutes go past, and it doesn't seem to return. You keep an eye in that direction for sort of the rest of the shift. When you wake Ryan up, you sort of let him know that something's been watching. And morning comes. No real danger. You just know. Definitely, you've seen something run off, so you know you weren't watch. It wasn't your brain tricks on you. You did see that you were being watched that evening.
Okay.
Okay. You guys pack up, and we'll push through this. Load the donkeys, load the carts, feed the kids.
Just while everyone's packing up, could I go and look to where I saw it and see if I could see any tracks?
Sure, go ahead. You push yourself into the wood line. Would your brother go with you, I guess?
Would you?
I think this will be one where you do it on your own.
Yeah.
While I
Leave
help
the pirates
break up
with the
camp
kids.
a lot quicker.
Sure. Amaras goes ahead, looking for some tracks. Looking where you think it was, Amaras, you don't see any tracks.
Maybe Millie will help you.
Oh, could Riki help me?
Riki can help. You want to roll again? He goes around, sniffing in the area. Both of you working together. Think you're in the right area, but you just don't see any.
I think he's just like.
There is a
probably
couple.
just like. Yeah, I think he'd just be like, "Fuck it, we need to go and find Joe."
Yeah, there is a couple of like broken branches and stuff that kind of doesn't lead you into what it was or how it was there, but it just sort of gives you that confidence in I wasn't seeing shit. Like it was late at night, we're tired. I wasn't hallucinating. There was something there.
It was more than just the pipe bead, man.
Yeah. You jump in the car as a group and head off south until you get to the sort of fork in the road where you can go to Mossfall or straight to the camp. You get to the camp on sort of the end of the second day. If you want to go straight to the camp, but I know Yarg wanted to go to Mossfall. Your call.
I'm assuming you told us all about the letter. Rather than
Yeah,
just...
I'd be like, yeah,
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
I think we should blaze it to the camp. Seems like they're in trouble.
Do we want to take the kids into more trouble?
We'll have to leave them at the tree line, man. I don't think Joel would leave a message like that if it weren't important. The kids will be safe as long as they're with us.
I don't think the kids would be welcome in the town anyway.
No, we need to get them some cover.
To the camp, then?
To the
Yeah.
cat.
You guys push on for an hour or so. So you come to the outskirts of the camp. Amara, you have to kind of, as you get into the forest, guys, you would have to leave the donkeys. Because it would just be slow going trying to get them through all the trees and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's where we leave the kids. Well,
Yeah. Melly
And-
could stay.
yeah,
And
she could help them and shield them. Maybe.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna have to move in a second, guys. We're gonna let's have a 2-minute break, guys. I'm just gonna shoot downstairs.
Okay.
Don't
Um,
shoot too hard.
It won't take me too long.
Shoot the bird.
Shoot
Uh,
the bird!
Is that what you just said?
Just
I'm gonna grab a
Don't
little.
shoot too hard.
Wow.
I'm gonna grab a little drink, guys. I've got a thirst on.
Actually,
Okay.
I do.
It's midnight. I wanted to go until 11.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't know, maybe he'll do some big dramatic thing before a fight,
Mm-hmm.
like he did before.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Cliffhanger incoming.
I was gonna do like be right back, but I kind of wanted our viewers to see Lou changing rooms.
Yeah, you want the viewers seeing Lou being Lou.
Mm-hmm. Being told by the missus, go downstairs.
I know, right? What's it both? Wait a minute.
You're gonna have an aneurysm doing that voice. Sounds like you're straining every time.
What voice?
Gaia.
Hi. What? I just heard my name just as I sat back down.
I said you're gonna have an aneurysm doing that voice.
What voice?
For Yarg.
I.
It's like you're
This
straining.
voice, Yar.
No, the other one you do is like it sounds like you're just being like choked.
What voice? I can't. Was it the last thing I said as in?
Mm.
Because if it was, I was kind of stretching.
Okay. That's all right.
Like this. No, I can't do it now. You put pressure on me.
I've
That's
ruined
what
it.
women do.
Run.
I've ruined it. What did they think? What did you guys think I was making for the kids? Like bear traps for put on their heads or something like that?
Honestly, I
Oh,
thought we were
hell
just
no.
going to give him a weapon.
Bombs?
A gun.
I don't think
These
I'd be able to
mini-
craft a gun in over.
When you said you handed him a little cannon, I thought it was like
could be
a
toy
tiny
guns.
gun.
No.
Sorry about that, guys.
Practice though.
Hey, Mike's just getting a drink.
That's cool.
Also, did we want to stop at 11, which is now? So I'm assuming you.
I don't need to stop. I was hoping to have finished by then. We've probably got half an hour to push if that's it.
Oh, we don't need to push.
It'd be better leaving position for level up and stuff. Half an
That's
hour.
fair.
There's a conversation to do, and that's. Just want to put you
Alright.
back in position.
I was going to say, we don't have time for combat, so we weren't sure what.
No.
Alright.
After this, Lou, I do want to have a chat with you about the going to town thing, so we can sort of perfect it beforehand.
Yeah. no problem.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you guys a heads up on what's potentially, well, depends on your plans and stuff, but where we go from here. I spoke to Doc and Mike about it, I think, about, like, if you, I don't want to give the feel of you in a super rush all the time, so there may be times where you have to spend a week or two just chilling, looking for work again, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel on the last game there was stuff you wished to do with Kenzie and Loris and things like that you didn't get to do because there was kind of a time element on stuff, but I want to try and avoid that as best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're low level, so we're not going to get called out to everything, so it's fine. So if we were level 18, we were like, we need your help! Someone stole our cat.
Well, good sir.
It was me.
Exactly.
I am the stealer of all cats. Cats always thought I was the prey. Now they're the prey.
Wait, are you stealing them or are you killing them? Potato, potato.
What you eating?
I was just about to say, and then I cough up a hairball.
Whatever I fucking want, Moo.
No, it's a dog.
I was voicing the dog.
I mean,
Suck it.
when he said that in the first response, the cat. I wasn't even watching what he was doing.
He just said, "What are you eating?"
What is it, you little asshole? Let me see.
No, that's not what I'm eating.
And you choose faster.
Pretty much. Right. So, you guys leave the cart with Melly, the 2 donkeys, and the 2 children. Kind of in the woods enough for it to be sort of out of sight, out of mind, and make your way on foot to the camp. What's the order of march, quickly, guys?
I'll take the rear with my bow.
I'll rock up and roll up front.
Sure.
I'll go second, and I just want to say I want to leave Gallia with them, so if anything does happen, he'll come to me.
Okay.
Maybe third.
I'll make a note. I'll make a note of that. 1 second.
Probably wants to leave Riki there to be a fierce battle steed for the fairy.
You can fly, you know.
Get on the back of Gallio, and he'll just.
Yeah. She's got like an epic grey mate and flying mate.
Well, while we're not there, they'll be doing their own thing. Maybe they'll get. They won't.
She could, I tell you what, yeah, leave Riki there, because if there's any trouble, she can polymorph him into a fucking cave troll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that.
So you guys make your way into the sick camp. You get there. The first vision you get, very similar to the sort of the presence of the camp before. This is getting late at night now, so it's a bit harder to tell. Those of you with sort of dim light vision, right now, sorry, Yarg, you'll be struggling to see now, so you could cast light if you wished. But there is campfires up ahead, and as you get there, a young halfling girl, familiar after a moment of looking at her Purdy, approaches you. First of all, she's like, "Stand there! Oh, it's you guys! Quickly, this way!" And she directs you into the camp, and kind of guides you past. You see a lot more people covered in...
You know.
Wild dogs attack!
Oh! Turn orders!
Roll for initiative, dogs.
You see a lot more covered bodies. Some that seem to have blood sort of seeping into the white sheets. There's probably 4 or 5 of them as you first walk into camp, and then another 3 or 4 deeper in the camp near where Anarar's main tent was. The mood in the camp is glummer than it ever has been. You also see Joel, Vador, and a couple of the other fitter younger men of the camp are pulling what looks to be 4 or 5 orc bodies onto a pyre. Vador has a big gash across his head. Ali is trying to like encourage him to sit down. He's an old man and stuff like that. And Joel kind of catches a glimpse at you as he puts the last orc body onto this pyre. And Vador just goes ahead and just casts like a flame against it. It just erupts into flame and the bodies start to burn. Joel walks up to you. One person you don't see at this point, guys, is Anarar, the halfling cleric. Joel walks up and I'd like to say welcome. I'm glad you are here. Vandor is chasing down 2 or 3 of the orcs that broke free. I haven't seen him for a while. And Anarar is... Anarar is falling. Vador, Anarar, and a few of the men here put up a good fight. There was many casualties.
Oh shit.
We were too late.
Desperately browses his notes. Oh yeah, there we go. She's the priest.
How many were there?
There were 6, just a scout raiding party. Or they would prey on the weak. Vador is a very powerful wizard. Managed to fend them off for long enough. But Anna, I feel I got the jump on her, and she was gravely hurt. She crashed some time ago. It's sickening. We were so close. And he kind of wipes a tear from his eye. And people, you could just see her just sort of consoling each other, cuddling, and sort of, you can see some of the men are just trying to perky everyone up. There's a Purdy, the young halfling, who's kind of on a patrol at this point. And it's there where you see a very, very exhausted looking wolf limping into camp. Just kind of soaked from head to toe, just white slobber all down its face, a bit of blood on its left arm, its left sort of upper arm. Just kind of limps into camp, just places its head against his dad, Joel, and just kind of takes him, and you can hear
His dad?
That was his brother.
It's his brother. This is my
Brother, dad.
his companion.
Dada.
He kind of leans against him, and Joel takes a moment to sort of go ahead and cast a spell to sort of help cure that wound on his shoulder. So the wolf, looking very exhausted, just kind of slumps on its side, just panting away. It hasn't seemed to have any recognition of you guys at all. Joel looks up and, please say you fared better than all of us.
Well, I wouldn't say so. We,
Partially successful, I suppose.
yeah. Goddamn hag. Fucking plane shifted out of there on us.
He-
Got a,
He,
At this
like, he
point-
just screams out in anger, like, just fucking sick of everything going wrong. Just,
We did get a hag's heart, though.
yeah, we got a, partially completed hag's heart. And I, did track down managed to secure a bit of eye bright. Rendered it in some eye drops.
He just calls Vador, comes running over. Yes, yes, what is it? They have the hag's heart. He looks up at you. Well, come on, me.
I reach to my satchel, flip it out.
And he sort of turns around and takes it. Good, good. Ali, hurry. And sort of goes off into a small campfire and just sort of goes and places a sort of like almost like a bedroll in front of him. Just sort of kneels down and opens a spell book and starts to identify to make sure exactly what this is. Kind of eyes go black for a second. He's cast it as a spell. He's not doing a ritual, so it's quite quick that this is happening. There's a bit of like, it's only a first level spell, but him being a strong caster, there's almost some extra power towards this. Where you can see kind of Ali's hair just sort of stands on end for a while as he's casting this spell. A few moments later, he's like, "This can do. Come with me." And he goes to one of the afflicted bodies as you guys all watch. There's this young woman. Her eyes have kind of just completely sort of almost corroded. She's got blood running down her cheek. She's gaunt where she hasn't eaten. She's malnourished. And he places it on her chest. And he utters a few words. And you just see like this disease almost just roll out of her eyes and starts to fade from her. He cleans her up. She gasps for air. Weak. But it seems Lisa Solar, roll a medicine check for.
Okay.
As you're watching what's going on.
I'm trying to get Joel's attention.
19.
As you're trying to gain Joel's attention, Lisa Solar, you notice that the spell being cast, it's not so much a spell, it's more of a trigger, like triggering this heartstone to engage. It seems to draw the disease into it, and the woman, weak from exhaustion and constantly being sick, this disease is dragged out of her. She's still tired, but she doesn't seem to be inflicted anymore. Vador's elated, his eyes light up, and he calls for Anara for a moment. He's like, Anara! Oh, blasted. And then goes off to the next person, places the stone, and starts going around people. As Rana gains Joel's attention, shock that this has actually worked. Yes, what is it?
While we're in the hag's lair, we managed to find and free a couple of children.
Roll a
Distraction.
roll a distraction. Roll a deception check to see if you can distract Joel enough.
Can I help?
You
That's
can help,
alright.
but I'll be insistent anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put my fucking hand over his mouth.
Joel's like, what is the matter? What is going on?
In the hag's lair, we found a couple of children that would need relocating.
He's speaking through my hand.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're a bunch of feathers.
My hand isn't.
Well,
What he's
true.
trying to say is that we found a few items that we're going to keep, and we're cool. We're cool.
We're gonna keep the kids.
We're not keeping the kids,
Oh,
but they need a home. Something better
Jo-
than these two.
Joel's just like, are they sick? Do they need help?
They do need help. They're malnourished. Yeah, they've apparently been there for over 2 or 3 weeks with no proper food.
It's
They
possible.
don't have proper clothes. Been
And they are young.
they've been whipped, I think.
Yeah.
Bless them. Bless them.
I'm gonna.
Where are they?
They're outside of the camp with our cart.
Yeah. And our friend Melly.
Melly. She's an
Yeah. She's what?
she's an ally.
Yeah, she's a fairy too.
Well, you are a weird bunch, but I am grateful for all your work.
Yeah, I got some eye brat too, so if you need me to start dropping in some eye drops.
Absolutely. Grind it down. It will help the healing process.
Oh no, I already rendered it. I'm pretty dope at that kind of stuff.
Please, make your way with Vador. Help as many as you can. Thank
Will
you.
do.
I will walk with Joel to the edge of the camp where we left our horse and cart, or
Sure.
donkey and
No.
cart.
Joel, while you're doing that, Lisa Solar and Yarg, what do you wish to do?
I wanted to try and get a hold of Joel's attention. Just like, curiosity. What's your thought on tieflings? Just, we may have met a tiefling and trapped, and we weren't sure whether to free it.
He pauses for a moment and looks at you. The children. Tiefling.
No, they're normal. We captured one. We're trying to know if we need to set it free. Deception. I got
Roll this-
Advantage might help. 'Cause
Roll
I'm
deception.
Deception.
I'm definitely not helping you.
no,
Do you wanna? I mean, that's advantage. So.
Insight.
I mean, it would be
Oh
against
no!
my-
He knows that we're lying.
Yeah,
If Amra's over here, he's just like, what is the damn problem?
it would be against me as well.
It would be.
I know you're lying, so
So let me get this straight. You found a fairy.
yep.
Thing you captured. You attempted to kill the hag, but she got away. Not your fault.
She got away. Yeah.
That's a merry adventure you've been on. Come, let's see these.
Yeah.
You didn't answer my question.
There was many questions. Tieflings. Never met one.
From what you've heard,
Heard many a tale.
Well, you all stay here. I'll go fetch the children.
So we're walking towards the cart, whether you're running ahead or not.
Yarg, as far as I'm aware, the folklore on tieflings, it's dark. You should be careful. Do not judge them immediately. He's looking, just tread lightly. From what I hear, they are tricky.
These kids, they're eager to help, eager to belong somewhere.
The children of the tiefling.
Yes,
Can I
Or-
punch him?
I believe
Just
so.
sock him in the face.
If you want.
And this is how the party kills each other.
Well, I'm
Sharp
running
shooter
ahead,
bow
Lou.
attack.
Sorry?
I was running ahead to the children.
Okay, so Lisa Solar runs ahead of the party. Joel is confused as shit right now. He's
Yeah.
exhausted because he's spent the last few days fucking rushing to get here and burying fucking bodies and burning orcs. He's
I was just playing like I'm actually helping civilians.
yeah, you are,
Useless is useful.
and
just helping like people.
Joel just doesn't seem to comprehend what's going on, and he just follows Rhino walking as Lisa Solar rushes off. Lisa Solar, you get probably, because it's not far, you're probably 50 meters ahead of the rest of the group as you get to the car.
Okay, I'm going to get to the children, and I'm going to try to convince them to basically come hide with me until we can figure out like what's going to happen after like this.
Okay. I'm gonna
Would she be
say.
in vision of me? I have dim light vision.
Sorry.
I have dim light vision, so I should be able to see 60 feet.
Even when you're being
Yeah,
punched in the face.
it is like
Well,
thick
there's
canopy
that.
of trees. It is like coniferous trees that you'd be looking through. So I wouldn't say you'd see her directly. Roll a persuasion check, Lisa Solar. I'm gonna say
Can I get advantage because I give them toys?
no. I was gonna say you get disadvantage because you were talking about whipping them. So we'll say
I gave them toys, and they knew that I was joking.
I wanted to be like, "When I come with you, scary lady," and kick her in the shins.
Like, really? I still
Flat.
get disadvantage after being nice to
flat
them?
roll. You were nice to them after you laughed about whipping them after they've been
Yeah.
whipped for
Such
Eight.
babies.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
18.
18.
Fucking. And
Please roll a natural 20.
they seem to understand what you're trying to say and see what looks to be panic on your face, and kind of reach out to take your hand and jump out the cart, but they're very
Yeah.
at this point. Melly's like, "What is going on? Where are you taking them? Lisa, what are you doing?"
I don't know how they're going to react to them, and I'd rather them not be seen just yet until we know what's going to
Okay.
happen. So
Which
Let's
is
go.
exactly why I brought Joel to the edge instead of bringing
And-
him in.
Melly actually helps you, Lisa, and tries to rush you away. Roll a stealth check against the ranger's perception.
Oh dear. Is the wolf joining us?
He's not. He's resting in camp.
Alright.
Tell me what you rolled.
Fuck's sake.
10.
And against
Passive protection will do it, wouldn't it?
his passive perception's like 15 anyway. Yeah, it's 15.
I mean, I know
Still
where
keep
you
in
are.
between them.
Just kind of watches you run off with these two small figures. Again, with Rhino's help, pointing him out. He's just like, "Where is she going? Where are you taking those sick children? What is
I don't
going on?"
know,
No, listen.
but
No,
she doesn't
no,
understand the Rangers
Body-
as much as we do, I
Yeah,
so.
I mean, what is the thing? Like, does she think that the Rangers just gonna execute them in cold blood? Like, what?
Pretty much.
I guess so.
Doesn't
Um,
know.
We don't know how they're going to react, so I'd rather not
Joel,
be surprised
Which
by
is
it.
exactly why I asked Joel instead of a random person.
Joel just stops and
I
he's
don't know
like,
Joel that well.
"Rhino,
But we know the Rangers.
converse with your party. Come find me. I have a lot of work here. I understand there is confusion here and some tension.
They don't
We'll find
understand what the Rangers do, which is why they're scared.
Then take the time to tell them. Please."
That
I'm
would
still
take
stood with them, right?
years. Joel. That would take years.
I understand.
They're not known. These people here, this, Birdman and
people.
Lisa Sola, they're not known for their intellect. I have learned.
I mean, I'm stood right fucking next to you.
I know, and you also tried to punch me in the face.
Actually, as far as it went, I didn't.
I know.
Aiden.
Never rolled anything.
Joel just looks a bit flustered at this point. He looks a bit like
This
you guys
is-
need to sort
I
your
trust.
shit.
I trust your judgment better than a random villager comes up and accidentally sees it.
Reinhardt, what is it you wish to tell me? Speak.
I wish to know if you can help these kids.
We can, of course, we can help you.
And since the villagers know and trust you, was hoping that you could do the introductions.
The other children, Tiefling.
Yes,
Very
I
well.
believe
Not
so.
going to be safe here.
They meant rest here for now.
Uh-huh.
I will not tell the villagers. I do not know their beliefs. I do not know what they know. I understand now they are in a very bad way. And tieflings, folklore states they carry dark magic, an ill omen. Keep them away from camp. Keep them safe.
Mhm.
2 hours, and I will hopefully have a plan for you.
That would,
Lou, as I'm healing people,
Sure.
I'm applying eye drops.
Sure.
Would I be able to roll something to make out like the two kids that were with me helped get the cure here? Like spread the word on that.
You roll a performance check to explain, like, as you're healing people, like bedside manner, you'd be like, I'm just gonna put these eye drops in.
Is there like, oh yeah, we went on this awesome journey, man. There was these two great little kids. They were a little bit touched from a different plane, but
Yeah. As you're going ahead, a few people seem to sort of understand.
I think I could have advantage for saving their lives.
I mean,
Give
you
us
also-
advantage, Lou.
I know I'm fishing.
I'll give
Mike,
you.
you would have disadvantage because they're so sick and delirious.
I'll give you my final DM's advantage for the night if you wish.
Yeah. Try and butter them up for the kids. No, it's
Okay.
dead.
I mean, a few people seem to just, like, most of the people you're treating, I mean, there's a fair few, just don't seem to be listening to a word you're saying. A couple of them that are listening don't seem to comprehend exactly what you're getting at. So you haven't benefited them, but you haven't made it any worse, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like an even roll. Joel kind of looks frustrated, not for the fact that you're winding him up. Just he's told you what he feels, and he's just in a rush to get back and help as many people as he can. He's told you they're welcome, but he's also told you to, what he thinks. He can't control other people, and it's probably the safest option if you keep them outside for a while, keep them, feed them, keep them warm, and he'll be with you in a few hours. You just want some time to get his head around what's going on.
As he's heading back in town, I just ask him, can he get a couple of cloaks that have been left over, if there are any?
I will send Purdy with him. He goes off. You see him, he kind of rubs the dog a little bit. Rubs the wolf, sorry, just making sure he's okay. And the wolf continues to rest. He goes and you can see him talk to Purdy. She walks off one way and he goes and speaks to Vador about how this Heartstone is doing. Spirits are lifted very slightly in the camp. Purdy does bring 2 human-sized cloaks over to you, Yarg, which you could, whatever you want to do with them, you can shape them how you wish. And Purdy starts to follow with you, Yarg, as she likes you and Lisa Solo for the training you received. Do you allow her to follow, or?
She starts following me. I say, head back into town, and I'll teach you some more stuff. Just go help everyone in the village, or in the camp.
Oh, roll a persuasion check.
Ta.
I'm trying to learn.
No, that's cool.
a base roll.
6.
He's like, that's fine. I'll just stick with you guys. I'm just in the way anyway. And
No,
just starts following.
really, we're fine. You just head back. We got it all here. Persuasion.
Roll persuasion.
She shouts from across the.
Exactly.
We'll stealth them with the kids.
I just wanted to talk to you guys for a while. Okay. Kind of like kicks the dirt a little bit, like. Oh, see you later then. Turns around, looks pointed.
You need a good rest, dear. She's being nice about it. Like,
Hey, Purdy, I've got something for you to do.
There is no way to break in heart and be nice about it.
What do you have to do, Yarg?
I've got this green liquid thing in a vial. I wanted to go and take it to Vador and see if he can find out what it is.
Sure. You explain that, and she takes off. Yeah. She kind of like looks like she's got some responsibility again. You could, like, if you keep an eye on her, she kind of goes to Vador and gets pushed aside for a moment. He's busy currently, but
Yeah.
Amaras, you go ahead and roll me a medicine check quickly, Amaras. I know I should have done this a while ago, but I want to see how long it takes you to get around patients.
Oh, fucking hell.
Amaras, like, is literally slow to start. Go ahead.
He's literally like, well, I normally work on animals, but people ain't so different from animals. And he's just dunking eye drops in their eyes.
Like,
he says the same thing to people he's betting.
He's taking his green banner and banner off and like just mopping their foreheads.
Yeah, like it. You get to the point where you're almost waiting for Vador to drag some disease out when you can go around and sort of clean up with these eye drops, almost like Command Real. Just that effective. A few hours pass, guys. Everyone seems to have been treated with the Heartstone and the eye drops. Joel returns to Lisa Solar, I guess Rhino and Yarg.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Amaras at this point, because you'd have been finished up and probably gone back
At this point, I would have let the kids help me set up the tent, so we have some shelter.
Yeah, okay.
Can I be working on making disguises for the kids to make them look more human?
Sure.
What'd I roll?
Disguise kit?
Yeah, you got a disguise kit?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So roll a d20.
I got entertainer's pack, which I think has a disguise kit in it.
Roll d20 and add your performance to it.
Are you proficient with the disguise kit? You should be.
Yeah, I just don't think I added it.
You got the. Okay.
And then add what?
6. Your performance, so it'd be plus 6 at 10. Yeah, you go. You make some decent sort of. What kind of disguise were you thinking?
I would try to make them a little bit dapper, like really.
Afros to cover up the horns.
And hats.
Oh, hats! That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hats.
So
And you'll have my cloaks that I got.
It's autumn, so you could probably pass that off quite well.
Yeah.
What are those hats called with like the little ball on top the monkeys wear? Because that would cover up horns.
Would.
Or like top hats. What hats have they got?
No one knows.
Or whatever like would be normal for kids to wear. Like I don't think they're like huge horns. They're just like the.
No,
like
they're little stubs.
Yeah.
Please be cowboy hats.
Cowboy. Why would I give them cowboy hats? I give them like pirate
It's
hats,
like
if
you
anything.
make like autumny styled winter hats.
Yeah, just
Get away
something that would.
from wearing this season.
Yeah, it's seasonal. Like she's
Yeah.
very hip with fashion.
Oh, ho, ho.
And they look more like she would take their like the poor clothing that they have and just kind of dress it up so they wouldn't look like rich kids, but they would just look, okay, middle class, like whatever middle class would be.
Wait.
They look like they belong next to her.
Okay.
A guy in chat said a fez.
The camp's a bit.
Yeah, it's a fez. That's the hat that monkeys wear. Thanks, guy in chat. Who was that?
Necronomicon.
Yes, Necro. You get extra arrows.
The camp's not the best camp. It's a bit makeshift for the evening, but there's enough to have a small fire and a bit of shelter from the wind. Joel and Vandor at this point come into camp. Vandor kind of stretches out by the fire and lies near Amaras's feet. Joel sits near Riot. And you guys obviously have the children at this point near you. And he's not looking directly at them. There may be a place we can take them for now. It's a few days' travel from here. Probably pushing better part of a week, maybe 2. There is a forest. Tales say ghosts live there, but I know better. There is a welcoming race of halfling that live amongst this forest. I believe with my blessing, they would take the children on, train them and raise them as their own, even just for a short time. Or there's a place far north of here,
The Ebony Hills.
the Ebony Hills. You know of this place, y'all?
Yeah, that's where I was planning on getting them to.
The Ebony Hills, they would be potentially among their own kind, from what I believe. I've not visited myself, but I know others who have.
Well, this is all good, but maybe the kids should decide where they go. I mean, it's their freedom at the end of the day.
It is a good decision. I'm giving you options. It's up to you guys. But if you wish me to give the word to the ghosts, then I will. Rest easy now. Thank you all. I'll meet you in Mossfall in a day or 2, and I'll bring you some gold for your work and your efforts here.
Well, who's gonna look after the camp?
Well, hopefully the camp will be closing down within a few days if these people get on the mend. I see no reason they can't go back to their homes and their lives.
So the
Known as-
sickness comes back if it's in the water.
It may do, but for now we have more hope than we ever have. We'll see what happens. Thank you all. Rest easy this evening.
Thanks, Joe.
Welcome. So, I think I might hit the hay myself. A long evening. A long few evenings, actually.
Sounds like a great idea.
So, what we'll probably do now, guys, is call it an evening as you guys rest up. Unless you guys wanted to head into Mossfall and rest up for longer than there, it's your call. We can fast track that if you would.
I think we could.
I think there's a conversation that needs to happen amongst the party, and it's going to
Yeah.
take a while, so we might have
Yeah.
to save that.
Of course. I just wanted to get you to the point where you can all level up, by the way. I reckon.
100 XP!
How much did you need? How much did you need? Somebody tell me on a character sheet. 'Cause
I
I've
needed
need, like-
112.
Well, you'll definitely level up today.
Really?
I weighed
I
100.
thought we had the same.
I'm at 782.
Yeah.
112.
Why am I at
Is it-
781?
You need 900 in total for level 1.
Because you don't
Yeah, but how,
feel you
well, how
deserve
does
that
that-
extra one.
if you add the 2, that puts you at 4. Doesn't you mean 8?
750
Sorry, yeah.
by 4.
118, my bad.
I was going to say, I got confused. I was like, do you have more XP than we do?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
750 divided by 4.
715?
Hold on.
750. 750 divided by
187 dash 187.5. So 188.
Yeah, let's do 188 because
Yeah.
that cures my
That's,
OC.
that's the amount of experience.
4. You guys get to level up, I guess. Is that right?
Yeah, by a good
Perfect.
solid 70.
Sweet.
Sweet. I have a really cool idea what to do with the kids, but
So do I.
I think
Put them in a cannon
think
and
never-
blast them off.
nah. We need to
Okay,
upgrade the
we're not
car.
going to leave them with Lisa, okay?
I think we need to upgrade the
I
car
agree.
to a caravan and become gypsies.
Fun!
Teach them. Like a travelling band of misfits.
I don't think we should keep the kids because we're going to get into danger and stuff.
Yeah, but they could like be like the cart watching kids.
Oh God.
They could watch the caravan. They could like we could teach them like dope shit to do.
But hang on, one's 6 and the other one's like
6. They're both 6.
they're both 6.
Just the brother is more defensive over the sister.
Which they tend
Which
to.
makes sense.
Think about it. They could have bow lessons. They could teach you how to steal.
You want to adopt the kids.
You're sorry, are you trying to get us to stick with adopting the kids by telling them that we can teach them to steal?
I don't think that's something Amra
It
would
works.
say.
It would work, but
It's just, it seems like something more along the lines of Yarg and Lisa Solo would want to do rather than what he would want to do.
Well, yeah, I want to teach one of them to be a druid because that'd be dope.
Right now,
Is that something you teach? I thought it was like a sorcerer. You are.
Nah, nah,
Rhino
can't teach 'em.
knows and understands that the party as is cannot substitute parent,
Katie does say,
Ah,
small hands,
would
think of
be
all the
better.
treasures you could make them fetch for you.
and it would be better if they found actual home.
And think of how many traps they can set off if they go in front of us.
I just imagine Lisa Solar with a handgun, like walking them across the minefield. Fuck! Go ahead.
Zeros.
I mean that'll save us from 2 traps.
Yeah.
What you said? Should we roll hit dice, guys?
Yeah, let's do hit dice.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
what I wanted to add, guys, was a rule, and I think I've already put it in the rules.
you did.
Roll, hit dice, you get to roll again, but you take the second roll regardless if it's higher or lower. Or you can stick with the first roll. This Lisa Solon goes first.
Have I lost
I'm good with this one.
access to the rules?
Are you sure?
handout?
I'm sure.
I'm gonna roll again. I'm feeling risky.
Do you have a
Amras
DM?
again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it was worthwhile.
7. Nice. Who's next? Yark.
oh, I'm rolling again. Fuck that.
Another one.
Hey,
Nice.
that's
Aw.
better.
In another one.
And Ronette.
Yep,
Okay.
Go on, right now. Roll again. Live on the
no.
edge.
Live on the edge. Maybe
Oh,
you'll
no.
get higher. You don't know.
You'll have a better chance waiting Lisa Sola to roll again.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I get more spells.
I'm
What
at
the-
maximum hit points 3 levels in a row.
You lucky cunt.
Nice.
I get.
That was a bit harsh.
Do I have more than Amaros yet? I got 28.
I got 25. So you
I
can
got
roll.
21, bitches.
Yeah, Amras has got like 100 though if he really wants it.
I've got 12 3 times in a row, so I am at 36.
Damn.
Hey Meg, now I get to piss on your bonfire, Meg, by adding every single second level spell to my spell book.
Ah.
Middle finger raised.
How do I increase the level again?
Well,
So,
we didn't get any. No, we did get one person that gave us advantage today, and
right.
that was KD. So thank you, KD.
Woo!
And that went to Amaros, right?
You did great use with it.
Yeah.
Keep wasting
Mhm.
it. So thank you, Amaros, for giving us some, or thank you, Katie, for giving us some advantage in this game. And remember, you guys give
love
us
you.
advantage, just following the thing. We didn't get to roll. We didn't get to roll
Wait,
the
you
my
blurb
special
about-
little spin
Spin the wheel.
the wheel to give random advantage to Lou. I mean to
Oh.
anybody who it happens to land on. Mostly
I
to
want
Lou.
I want to kiss you.
But yeah, good night. Thank you for watching, everyone. Everyone say good night.
That is.
Good night, guys.
Right, chat.
Have fun.